This is it, we're live, we're here. This is the one you've been waiting for all month. This is the full preview of the amazing lineup that we have for next Tuesday, yes, it's Tuesday. So basically I'm going to be with you for the next 3 hours, and myself and Joe are going to run you through all of the exciting items. We're going to give you the lineups, we're going to tell you what's happening, we're going to do demonstrations, and the best thing ever, we are giving away the whole lineup of the show. Not everything to one person, no. You could be, loads of you could be winners. So basically the plan is, if this is your first rodeo like this, okay, everything that I use, you comment all the way through the demo. Let us know what you think, if this is something you're going for, if you're excited about it, what you thought of the demo. At the end of that demonstration, Joe will choose a winner and they will win that whole collection. And then if you're not the winner, don't worry, because it starts all over again, and we're going to do that with everything that we show. So got an amazing show planned for you. I'll be over this side doing all the crafting, and Joe, you over there, Joe?
Oh yes, I of course will be here catching up with everyone, keeping up on all of the gossiping. But what I'm also going to be doing is we'll be doing a bit of nagging. So the best thing you can do is get the booklet downloaded right now, and then when I whinge at everyone over the next few hours, you know that you are not included in that whinging, because the booklet is your roadmap. That's what's going to tell you when everything is happening, what all the fabulous deals are, where you're going to be able to find them. You know that you can go through that and ensure that you're going to get all of the shows and all the deals that you want to get your hands on. It all starts with you downloading or getting your hands on, having a good old look through that booklet. There's going to be a massive reveal happening at the end of this show as well, the end of this 3-hour preview show, and the only way that you'll get your heads up and get a head start on that will be by downloading that booklet, because all the details are in there at the moment, which is fantastic. So many people saying hello, hundreds and hundreds of you watching already. Cecilia is saying hi, Suzette, Denise, Carmen, Diana, Myra, Julie. Also remember, every single product that Sarah demonstrates live in this preview show, we're going to give it away. How do you enter to be in the chance of winning all these wonderful products? You just got to comment. The more times you comment, the more times you'll be entered to win all of this fabulous stuff. And there's going to be an extra special giveaway that I'm going to tell you about in the first half an hour of the show. So make sure you keep an eye out and you keep your eyes peeled because there's so much coming up. But Sarah's going to start off with something super fabulous.
You are such a tease, Joe. Now, I'm reading the comments already. Ange says she's so excited, already watched 4 hours of Crafters TV today. Now she's ready for another 3. I tell you what, that sounds like a dream day to me. And Linda says, Sarah, you're looking so good. I tell you what, if those are the sort of comments that you want to send for the next 3 hours, absolutely. Joe, I just want to put a good word in for all those positive ones about me. As I'm not picking the winners, Joe's flicking through and picking the winners at every time. So, you know, just saying. He does pick at random though, don't you, Joe?
Yeah, I do pick them at random, although I would be open to the idea of bribery if it was food-based, but I don't think I'll get away with it, Sarah. So, yes, I will pick them at random, and we'll have some official adjudicators as well. Our social media superstars will be there to take us through as well. We're going to start off, though, with something OMG amazing. We've had our hands on this for a little while, but before I do that, there's something even more exciting.
I know our producer Laura was about to get him started on my first item. I was like, whoa, hold your horses. I've got to share the official, do I think we need a drum roll? The official release of this year's Advent calendar. Now, I did do a little bit of a talk about this. I did give everyone the heads up a few days ago that this would be your first chance to see it. Let me tell you, we have gone bigger and better this year. So 2 big things we've done different. For one, come on, how absolutely awesome is it, okay? So you thought our advent calendars in other years have been good. Trust me, this is just topped everything we have ever done, okay? Then when you open it up, okay, you've got, oh God, I'm Santa Claus. No, I'm gonna be, Joe, I've just thought of a name for myself.
What?
Sarah Claus.
Sarah Claus,
yes, it's Sarah Claus. Purpling up your living room, your lounge, or your kitchen, or wherever you've got me. Sarah Claus purpling up this year, and behind every one of these, you know how other years, Joe, we've given a die behind every box?
Yeah, well that was generous.
this year, behind every box, look how thick it is, right? It's thicker because we are giving a die and a stamp behind every single one. So here is number one. I've just spotted it. I'm not opening it. Behind number one is a die and a stamp. All the way up to 24, they've all got a die and a stamp in each one. Honestly, it's awesome. If you are someone who is going to ride the packaging off and open every single box the day that you get it, please be one of those people that doesn't share and tell everybody else who have been really good and opening one a day. If you are someone who just loves it so much you don't want to spoil it and open it, you absolutely have to get two. You have to get one to stroke and look at and keep as a collector's edition, and then you have to get one to open, because I can tell you the content of it. This is the bar that we set last year. This is where we are this year with the advent calendar. So honestly, this is the one big thing I'm hugely excited about, okay? It's launching in my first hour. So my first hour is noon on Tuesday. It's the first time you'll see it, but it will go live on the site slightly early. As soon as it is live, we will let you all know, because I know that loads of you are going to be pre-ordering this. Now, before we get started, I've basically been giving everyone a chance to get on. I see that we have a little bit of a competition running between Facebook and YouTube. Should we see who's in the lead at the moment?
Oh, who's in the lead?
So there's Facebook, and YouTube is on... Facebook's just clinching it a tiny little bit. If you are watching on Facebook and you've got crafty friends who are huge fans of HSN and love watching all the shows as well, why don't you share this feed, because then it saves it on your feed and then all your friends will see it as well. Because this is the big preview, it will live on YouTube for forever. You can come back and watch the shows over and over again, but it's brilliant to let everybody know everything that's coming up on Tuesday. Pen and paper out, make a note of all your favourite items, or you could just download our booklet. Isn't that right, Joe?
Oh, absolutely. You have to. There's no option. You've got to get it downloaded. You've got to save it. You've got to bookmark it. I'm hearing so many of you doing that already. Babs cannot wait for the cute Windsor stamp. Evelyn is really excited for the next 3 hours as well. Here is that booklet as well. This is a sneaky peek. You need to make sure that you log in and get your own one. You can make sure you save the page. You can come back to it. It's going to tell you all the stuff that's coming up all over the shows. It's got the show times in there as well. Remember, it all kicks off at midday. That is when you need to make sure you've got yourself tuned in. Midday shows in at 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. as well. That is going to be so much. Now, something that I know you guys are going to absolutely love, it is vintage Christmas. I feel like we've super nailed it this year. You guys absolutely love the Nativity collection, and vintage Christmas, I know you're just going to love it, because it is such a wonderful collection of amazing stamps, brilliant stamps and dies. You've got some gorgeous, really gorgeous frame dies in here as well. You've got sentiment dies. You've also got beautiful foliage dies in here as well. So if you want to be creating all of your own paper flowers in here, you can absolutely do that to complement all of your different card projects. But for me, and the bit that I know you guys absolutely love, is the paper pad, because it is a thing of absolute beauty. It is like shabby chic, wonderful vintage French papers. They are double-sided. There are so many different elements within each one of these paper sheets in here as well. It's proved so popular already. I know you're going to love it, and I know you're going to want absolutely all of it. Although a lot of you are going to want to get your hands on an extra paper pad as well. That is absolutely possible. We will have the extra paper pads for you as well individually too. It's been so incredibly popular. I know that you are going to absolutely love it, and Sarah absolutely adores it as well. Sarah, this is like shut the front door incredible Christmas collection, isn't it?
I know, and this paper pad is definitely one of those one to stroke, one to use, and the fact that they're all double-sided. We worked with a fabulous, and she's an American designer, very talented, fabulous American designer on the vintage Christmas stuff. There's just so many gorgeous papers and so many elements in all of those papers. So do get an extra one of the papers. But you see, the way these are all designed is you can take a background bit to use as the base of your card, but then you've also got a base that can be used for the topper. So I'm going to do that with one of these background cards, okay? So what you'll see I've done is I've taken one of the sheets, Joe, and I've just matted and laid a little bit of it onto some beautiful green, just to give me a little bit of a background. And then from the same page, I've just taken the Santa Claus and used one of my die cut shapes to kind of go around that and have a little bit going on. And then what you find is every sheet has got a front and a back. So the further around on the sheet, you had another piece of the cardstock, so I can pop that behind and kind of give it a little bit of a matten layer. So that is where I've kind of started this one with the papers. But then what I've decided to do is use that absolutely divine edgeable. So you know I'm a huge fan of the edgeables, Joe. They're one of my favourites. You can see here, the cutting edge starts here, runs all the way around and gets us to here as well. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start off on a piece. I've got just some nice green cardstock. Going to position that on the top. Little bit, let's have a look, it's going to go this way. I knew I'd cut this to the right size, just so that I get that little bit of shaping on the top, and I'm going to get that all lined up and send that through the machine.
Do you want breaking news, Sarah?
Oh, come on, I want some breaking news.
If I had glasses and some papers, I would shuffle them. The advent calendar is live right now on the HSN website.
Way.
Do you want even more breaking news?
Come on then.
The extra paper pads are live on the HSN website as well. Loads of people letting me know already what they are stocking up on, and there are some very, very full baskets already, Sarah, I can assure you.
Do you know, I'm dying. This, as ridiculous as it sounds, this preview that we do, and it's become our bit of a Friday night thing, hasn't it, Joe? I know it's not the night for you guys because it's just the afternoon. This becomes my favourite part of the HSN show lineup. So don't get me wrong, I love doing the shows on HSN, everything like that, but I love this more because you guys are a part of it. So it means you can ask questions if there's something you want to see. I get to see all of your comments and read the interactions as we're going. So I love doing the shows, but I love these so much more, okay? So here we go. I've done that little die cut along the top, Joe. What I'm going to do is, you know, I'm a sucker for a bit of gilding wax, and I've got the, I'm going to call it the rose gold one. It's not rose gold, but the one that's a little bit like the rose gold on there. Just pick up a little bit of that detail on the embossing. How just off the chart, just totally simple, but looked absolutely incredible on that one there. I'm realising I was going over the wrong way there. Right, perfect. That is therefore going to matten layer. All I'm going to do, Joe, is start and put this whole card together.
Oh, there's so many people tuning in from all over. Urana's watching. Mariah, our friend of the show, is watching as well. Celeste is in upstate New York. Rosemary from New York is saying hi. Nancy is in Illinois. Rosa is saying how excited she is as well. JA is in Southern Maryland. Nancy saying hi from Phoenix, Arizona. Marcy, is watching in the Palm Coast. Kerry's watching from South Carolina. Nana's in from Eastern Pennsylvania as well. Patricia is excited. Everyone is so excited for these shows. You need to make sure you've got that booklet, because I would hate for you to miss out on the demonstrations of the product that I know you want to grab your hands on. Make sure you've got that booklet downloaded. Details there. You can bookmark it, you can save it, so you can come back to it. Are available across the bottom of the screen there as well. Remember also, guys, we're going to be giving away every single product that Sarah demonstrates. Oh yeah, so you know what that means, don't you? In the next 10 minutes or so, maybe even 20 minutes, someone is going to be winning the Vintage Christmas Nature's Garden collection. Oh yeah, and then the thing we demonstrate after that, oh yeah, we'll give that one away as well. All you need to do is make sure you comment. The more times you comment, the more entries it gets you. That is beautiful, Sarah.
Isn't it looking good? And then I thought I would bring it to life a little bit more, Joe. So what I've got is, I've got a little bit of our matte mirror. I love a bit of matte mirror, okay? And what I'm going to do is, I'm just going to use the matte mirror. And we've got these, if you have a look in the collection, I'll let you take everyone through what's in the collection, Joe.
Absolutely.
We've got these gorgeous poinsettia dies. So you've got one set of the beautiful poinsettias, and then you've got another set that are like the leaves. So I cut a few of these out to give you a little bit of a feel. So I've done all of my cutting out, but I'm still going to just cut a bit to like, oh, let's put these leaves like this on there. So you've got these type of leaves. Oh, we've got some of the little pine leaves as there. So you can see how they're all working out, right? So you've got that. I'm going to put my clear cutting plate. I'm going to put my magnetic top plate on, and straight through the machine we go. Now these, Joe, would all work perfectly as well with your Gemini Mini. So if you're wanting to do quick cuts through the Mini, all these dies in this collection would be spot on, all right? So here we go. I'm going to get these. Oh, I love the pressure in our Gemini. Look at this. One pass, die cut, and embossed without needing to be sent through with a separate embosser. Same with my holly leaves. Look at how fabulous those little sprigs are, and the little holly leaves. Now what I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm just going to find, let's have a little look. Yeah, I'm going to find this, and I'm going to find a plug to plug it in so that I can glue gun all of these on. So give us a couple of minutes.
Oh, awesome. Now loads of you chatting away. Sue says, just in love with the previous HSN. Christine says, you guys make my heart race during these preview shows every time. Bernie saying as well, vintage Christmas is so gorgeous. Tammy as well say, this collection is the bomb, is what she says. It really is. Beautiful poinsettias as well, says Juanita. A lot of you be going for this. I know a lot of you will also be going for the extra paper pad as well. Someone's going to be winning all of this, which is also amazing. Remember, do you want me to just quickly run through what you're getting in this collection then? Because I've got the boards here for you. Now this die is just gorgeous. These are like really super fancy nesting frame dies. This is your vintage Christmas Yuletide frames, which is beautiful. Then you've got this amazing stamp and die set just here. How gorgeous is that Christmas? Father Christmas or Santa Claus. He's going to look awesome when you're colouring him in with all of your different alcohol markers as well. The next one we've got is that gorgeous edgeable that you've seen Sarah use. Now the great thing about this being edgeable is it means that you can do all of those different edgeable techniques on there. That's your enchanted ivy. Then we've got the foliage dies for you. So you've got the Poinsettia Perfection. Works great with paper. It's going to work wonderful with your flower forming foam as well. You've then got the Vintage Christmas Festive Foliage. It's going to really be great for creating different wintry scenes, creating things like your wreaths is going to work beautifully with that. We've then got some really lovely, gorgeous, big sentiments in the collection. So you're going to get the Peace on Earth. Now you get the sentiment, you also get the matte layer as well. So it really does make it super classy. You've got the Merry Christmas in there, and then you've got also the Season's Greetings, and you've got the Christmas Wishes too, and also, of course, what you're getting, you're going to get a stamp collection in there too, and you are then going to get the most gorgeous paper. I mean, it is a thing of beauty, this paper pad. You guys are going to absolutely love and adore it. If you're a fussy cutter, it is a fussy cutter's dream. You're going to make the most beautiful, chic, vintage Christmas cards with this, or scrapbook pages, or tags, or a whole host of different projects. I'm so excited to see what you guys get created. Brenda's already ordered the Vintage Christmas and the Advent calendar as well. She really needs the poinsettia die. Grammy Payne is loving the Vintage Christmas, as is Gail. She says she can see herself using these dies all year round. Absolutely, why wouldn't you, when it is this beautiful? And Sue just in love with everything in the preview as well. There's so much in here, Sarah.
Oh, it's fabulous. Honestly, Joe, this collection, wait till I show you some of the samples, okay? Now, I've got loads of those little bits cut out, Joe, and I've got them in different colours. I've got them all laid out here, and you can see. So this is the first one that I showed you cut out there. This is when you do a couple of layers, and this, can you see, has got one matte mirror in the background, then a mirror, and then a little bit of gold in the centre. You get all the different bits of the poinsettia. So what I'm going to do is just start and put them all together. So let's have a little look. We can put a nice little holly leaf down here. So I'm using the 3D glue gel, Joe, just because I haven't had the patience to wait for my wonderful glue gun to heat up. I usually use the glue guns on these shows just for speed, but actually when I'm at home, I do use all of the smaller one. I do use this glue 3D glue gel.
Valerie says it's so beautiful. You need to give yourself a pay rise. That's how beautiful this collection is. You'll see what you can do.
Oh, bless you. Yes, it is. It is a really good one, this one. It is a really good. Right, little sprig round the corner. Look how well it ties in with that holly in the top. And then down the bottom here, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the big poinsettia down first, and I'm going to get like a nice big globule just to get us started on there. And then I've got, let's go out. So I'll start with the holly leaves, and we'll start working our way. So some up at the top here, and you've got all the different types of leaves and the different colours. And what I love about this one, Joe, is it's very, very, if you are, if you like a very traditional Christmas, this is going to be that lovely traditional Christmas that you're all used, love to work with, people are used to seeing and whatnot. But it's going to be timeless. So every year you're going to be bringing this out again. You know, it's never going to date. It's never going to go out of fashion. You know, it is that vintage. We call it vintage Christmas, but I remember as a working name for ages, we were calling it vintage Santa. And I loved it when we called it the vintage Santa collection, because the Santa Clauses are literally just absolutely gorgeous. Right, so there's a nice big flurry down the bottom. I think nothing ever looks complete unless it's got a nice little ribbon on there. So I think we'll pop the ribbon under, pop that one on the top of there. Oh, I've got these couple of little sprigs as well. I do like these ones. You see, this is the beauty of all these. You've got all this stuff to play with. You can keep building it up till your heart's content, till just till you're happy with any one of these. So build these up and get them in place like that. Yes, happy with that. And then what I've done is I've used one of those sentiments, Joe. There's that piece on earth. And I've just got some of our really large foam pads. So watch this. I can come in here just with a pair of scissors, or not a pair of scissors. I don't know where all the scissors are. Hey, our Leanne's been in here, Joe. Can I find anything? What's she like? So she's had everything off. Right, here we go. So if I just pop this on here, can you see this here is going to go into the bottom corner and just finishes that off beautifully. So that's just one, and I just wanted you to see just how classy, and that's the best word I can think of to describe it, Joe, just how classy it looks, okay? But then that is just one, because bear in mind, I've got loads and loads. I'll kind of run you through some of these samples, Joe. You let us know what everybody's been saying about
it.
Do
you know what? Should we give it away?
Yes, we absolutely should.
Should we give the whole thing away? The whole collection, all the dies, the Stampin' dies, and the paper pad as well. Right, the winner is from Facebook. I can tell you that much.
Facebook first.
The surname is Smith. Doesn't really narrow it down. It is Vicky L. Smith. You are the winner. Congratulations. You need to email us, prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Let us know what you've won, and we will organise for this to be winging its way over to you, which is awesome. And she was letting us know that she just got our advent calendar as well. So
she's got it ordered already.
How amazing.
Brilliant. We will give you another little look at that advent calendar later. I'm just going to flick you through a few of these samples, because these, Joe, I mean, come on. Isn't that one of the nicest cards you've ever seen? I mean, this is one of our ones from Leanne. She's done an amazing job there. This, now that's that beautiful edgeable, okay? But it's the beautiful edgeable used in conjunction with them poinsettias. They are absolutely off the chart. Whether you're doing cards, whether you're doing 3D gifts like these and you want to do boxes, this is actually a 3D box card gift all in one. That's using those background papers. Honestly, guys, if you were going to be one of them people that just has to stroke it, not use it, now's the time to go for multiples. We've already sold out of all of the paper pads we had manufactured and sent to our global fulfillment centre here in the UK. HSN is the only place left that has them in stock. Get on, get extras of the paper pads while you're on there. If you want, I mean, look at this Santa Claus. Isn't he just beautiful? Trust me, you are going to absolutely love this collection. Just gives you that little bit of a feel, doesn't it? I've got so many different cards to kind of show you and give you that idea for. And the thing is, it's just timeless classic. That's what I love about it, Joe. You are literally going to be able to get this out over and over and over again every year. You know, Santa Claus does not go in and out of fashion. He's fashionable every year. You know, he's literally, this is the look that comes out every single year, and that is the look that you can be having. And just having the staples for, even that the poinsettia dies and things like that are just the sort of things that you will keep turning to, mixing and matching with your other ranges absolutely perfectly.
How beautiful and gorgeous is that? Super lovely. Remember, if you want to see that item, it will be in the midday hour with Sarah, so make sure you tune in for that. So many of you chatting away over on socials, both across on Facebook and over on YouTube as well. Sudi saying it's so beautiful. I love the way Sarah keeps building the cards up. She makes everything look so easy. And also Elgar saying, what a gorgeous poinsettia card. Now, do you know what? I was just thinking, Sarah.
Well, yeah.
Like, we're not really, because obviously we don't really want to spoil the surprise with the advent calendar, so we're not going to like open it up, and we're not going to demonstrate with it. But that means we're not going to give one away.
No. We absolutely have to give one away.
Okay.
Joe. I think you should, because the one you have there. If we give the one you have there away, that will be, whoever receives that will have literally the first one off the production line, because we made the first batch of 20 and they were sent over to us here in the UK to have in the office. So you literally, Joe, had the top one. You've got number 1. I've got number 2. I think we should give yours away as number 1.
Number 1, the first of the advent calendars. We'll give it away. I'll tell you what, should we sign it as well? I'll sign the back of it. I'll make sure we get Sarah to sign the back of it as well. And one of you win it. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll draw that special prize at the end of this show. So all you need to do is make sure that you're commenting, because the more time you comment, the more entries you will get. We'll also be giving away every single product that you see Sarah demonstrate in this show. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you watching at the moment. Make sure you've got that booklet downloaded, because the booklet is where it all begins. In here, you've got all the show times for you. You've got the product lineup in there. You can also click through and see inspiration as well as to some of the beautiful things that have been created using all of these wonderful brand new launches that are coming your way on Tuesday. So you need to make sure that you've got it downloaded, that you are good to go. There's also quite a big surprise coming up at the end of this 3 hours. If you've got the booklet, you'll know what it is. You'll have a heads up. You can get ahead of us and see all the fabulous stuff that we're going to be showing you over the next 3 hours. Right, there is so much to come. It's an absolutely jam-packed 3 hours. So what do you want to share with us next, Sarah?
Okay, so I'm busy trying to read the comments, see if Facebook is still in the lead or if YouTube's caught up. Right, YouTube is so close to catching up now. No, right. So Facebook's about 5 people ahead of YouTube. Oh, it's like a 2-horse race. Let's see who gets there when we get to the end, right? What I wanted to show you are these mini Stampin' Icon dies. Now, these have been commissioned exclusively for HSN. Come and have a little look at them, right? Because there's 2 sets for you to choose from, okay? So the first set is called In the Garden. It's got your gorgeous rose. It's also got that lovely, like, flurry of flowers. You've got the beautiful dragonfly. You've got the gorgeous big flower in there. And all of these will fit perfectly well through your Gemini Mini, right? So they're going to work beautifully well like that. Then the second set, if you have a little look, is your, there we go, that's called Birthday Surprise. So your Birthday Surprise set, again, another absolutely fabulous set, and this one here is going to have obviously all them matching pieces, you can see. So you've got the choice between the 2. I'm just looking here. You can come back to me and see me in a second. You'll be looking there and I'm not there. I'm just going to get myself an ink pad. So because I'm going to stamp and I'm going to do a little bit of quick colouring. Oh look, our director Daniel, so cute. Instead of you seeing a shot with me not in there, he's just quickly do something else. Hey, bless him. He's worked with me long enough now just to know that I'll just disappear off set or bend down or do whatever I feel like. Isn't that how we roll here, Joe?
It absolutely is. And I was also on the other side of the studio doing something completely else. So I meant to be here to have you back. I was nowhere to be seen.
Nowhere to be seen at all. Right, here we go. So I've just inked up. I'm on to a little bit of the Nina cardstock here, okay? So that we get a really nice stamp down, because I'm going to colour these with some of the tri-blends. So for example, I mean, Joe, can we just appreciate how lovely that cake is?
Gorgeous.
Because can you see, it's like, it's a cute, like sketchy type. You know, a lot of the stuff we do is quite cartoony. This isn't. This is sketchy, and you'll see this when I work with it, right? You'll see that feel. So what I'm going to do is just put another piece of card behind, and I'm going to go. Let's come in with the nice. I'm in with the magentas now. So I'm coming down the top with the darkest magenta. And we've got, like I said, or did you say? We've got all of the tri-blends, the regular set and the deep blends back in stock on the HSN website.
We have. I'll share those with you in a few minutes. That's right, Sarah.
Yes, you get ready for them. All I'm doing is I'm doing a little bit of blending. So I've gone with the darkest one, and then I'm going into the medium one as well, okay? And then I'm going to go from the dark into the medium. Oh, actually, bring it down a little bit further on these little drips that we've got. And then bring this into the light one as well. And you can see just that ombre of colours, just how nice that works into that ombre there. So that is the first kind of shading. And then to colour my cake in really, really nice, what I thought we'd do is put some jam in the middle. How does, I can't remember I've started the joke now and I can't remember it. How does somebody like his donuts?
Bob Marley.
Thank you, that's him, yeah. How does Bob Marley like his donuts?
I've no idea. How does Bob Marley like his donuts?
With jamming!
Oh!
Thanks for pretending to laugh at us a little bit, Joe, and thanks for having me back when I couldn't remember the start of any joke. It could be long days here with me, I can't be Joe. I haven't got any wittier in lockdown, that's one thing for sure. Right, so there's me jam in the middle. And then look, I thought the fair skin blend would be quite nice for this. So I'm going to come down the side with the deepest one, just like if this was a somebody's skin, right? I'm going to come out with the deepest one at the side, and I'm going to blend from the deep into the mid, and then I'm going to go from the mid into the light one. And then we're going to just get that lovely ombre across all three. Now, bear in mind, Joe, when we do these preview shows, I have to go at the speed of light because we've got so much to get through. However, obviously, you can go and watch Crafters TV and we'll do loads and loads of full-on demonstrations, product presentations like this, like every day. So you'll be able to watch us colour like whole pieces. I've done a little bit of colouring there. I'm going to cut to the one that I've already coloured all of it in. So I've done the whole of the bit, every layer exactly the same. And watch what you get in the set, because you get the stamp and you also get the matching die set. And if I show you, I've got a big piece of something stuck to my foot. I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, big bag there. Right, we're all good. This is going to just go perfectly around the edge, okay? And then I'm just going to get a little bit of tape, hold this down, and I'm realising that to fit this through my Gemini Mini, I might have to trim the sides a little bit. Yes, I will. So don't know where my good scissors have gone. We'll definitely be having words with Leanne about that. But watch, I can get this, so I think I'll squeeze that through, and this will perfectly fit through your Gemini Mini, as will all of these, Joe.
Awesome.
So,
Sheila's saying, you're killing me or you're going to get me killed. She hasn't decided which it is yet.
oh, Sheila, we're killing you. We're killing you, but think how much fun you're going to have when you're dead.
Absolutely. Sheila says she loves Sarah sharing with us all the inspiration. Suli's saying how cute these are. Carol Guy loves them. Sherry says she loves as well her tri-blends. There's a lot of love for these. I think a lot of these will be falling in people's baskets. So if they haven't already. Oh yeah, just fall off the shelf.
Falling in.
The cat stood on the mouse and clicked it and it just went into the basket. We hear it all the time. Happens to me all the time as well.
Do you know, I had a nice little strip of paper to go over there and I've lost it. So never mind. But what I wanted to show you, look what I've done is, I've folded up a bit of acetate, Joe. So I'm going to stick my folded up little bit of acetate on the back of here, and you'll realise how clever this trick is and how awesome this is going to look. Right, so that goes on there. This goes on here. Make sure that's all opened up, right? And then this is going to go on the top there. And then look what it does is, it gives you this little bit of a wobble going on. Love these, little bit of a wobble going on.
Love that.
And then I've got, it would be a cute little birthday card, this, wouldn't it? And then I've got a nice little, just for you. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to stick this across here to get this stuck on, just for speed. I wouldn't normally do this, but there we go, just to make sure we've got all that stuff down, then we'll rub the excess away. So there is my nice little sticky one, just for you. How cute is that? Now, that is just one, right? That is just the birthday cake. We've got, shall I show you all my samples? Because there's loads and they're fabulous, right? There is those fabulous flowers that are in this one, all right? So we love the flowers. We are absolutely loving the ice creams. So the ice creams is another set that you're going to be able to get and work with. Bear in mind, each one has the die cut and also the stamp to go with it. So they're just new little mini stamp and die sets, Joe, and I think they're really cute. If you're someone who's maybe just been getting into crafting, or you know someone who has and you're trying to build your stash up, these are brilliant stash builders because they're very inexpensive. But we've tried to do generic things that will cover a load of different a lot of different occasions, really. Like you've got the birthday cake there, could be a wedding cake, could be an anniversary cake as well. You know, your rose could be a thinking of you, a sympathy card, could be an anniversary card, a celebrate card. It just means that you can kind of cover loads of different occasions, all with the same set, okay? So this is just giving you a kind of I'm just trying to give you as many ideas as possible. I've got loads of cards, haven't I, Joe? It's fabulous, this one. Are we going to give this one away as well, Joe?
Oh, shall we? I think it's only fair, don't you?
Go on.
This one is going to go to YouTube this time.
Oh, well, it's only fair.
It is only fair.
YouTube one.
And it's going to be Sherry Adams. Congratulations, Sherry Adams. You need to make sure you drop us an email to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. That's where you need to send it into. Prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Let us know what you've won and we'll get those winging their way to you, which is super, super exciting. Now, there are also going to be some of our fabulous tri-blend markers coming up as well during the craft day. You can see them in the 4 o'clock hour. Two different options for you. You've got the essential blends and then you've also got the deep blends as well. So you've got the two different options there for you. I'd say go for both. If you go for both, then you're going to be absolutely set to go. Loads of you chatting away, absolutely loving this. Very, very excited about all the things that you're going to be getting during the craft day. Remember as well that it's all in the booklet. It's all in there for you. You don't need to remember any of this that we're sharing with you. You can sit back, relax, enjoy the inspiration. In the booklet is where you can go through, mark off the products that you're going to be grabbing for yourself and also make sure that you're going to tune in at the right times to catch the products that you want to watch. Remember as well, a lot of the deals have already gone live over on the HSN website. They're not going to sell out straight away, so don't worry. Get yourself settled in. Make sure you watch all of the preview and then you can go and start placing those orders. Anything that isn't currently available right now on the HSN website, don't worry. There will be stock loaded just before the shows. So I would say maybe Monday evening, that would be a great chance to get all of your orders placed. Loads of you chatting away as well. Fiddly diddly cards and creations on YouTube. Love the stamps. You can colour then die cut. Debbie says as well, the design team do a fantastic job on all of these. Renee says as well, ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. I'm not sure where there was there was ice cream there. And also Candace saying, thank you for all the ideas. You are absolutely more than welcome for all the ideas. Loads of you watching on Facebook, loads of you also watching across on YouTube as well. It is getting very, very busy. Remember, make sure you've got that booklet downloaded and you will be good to go. You will be set and ready to make sure that you never miss any of the awesome deals and awesome products that are coming out for you on the HSN Craft Day. Keep chatting away as well. Remember, we're going to give all of the products away, so the more times you comment, the more chances you've got to win. Whether you're doing that on Facebook or you're doing it over on YouTube, it is completely up to you. Right, we have got so much more coming up for you. Up next, we've got the interchangeable circle tunnel dies coming your way. And Sarah is going to take us through all of these. They look super gorgeous. I haven't even seen them myself yet. That is how box fresh these are, isn't it, Sarah?
Joe, so I did. You've had loads of education on these this week. I did a Monday Makers and featured these on Monday as a preview. And then our Debbie did a full masterclass with these on Wednesday. So if you go back, you'll see that's 4 hours of tutorials with these. But if you haven't seen them, I'm going to walk you through the concept and I'm going to show you how it all works. And then once you fall in love with it, which I know you absolutely will, you can go back and get the rest, okay? You can go back and get the rest of the education that we've got lined up. Now, 3 different options, as you just alluded to: circle, square, and then your archway. So within each one, what you get is, this is the circle here, right? So can you see you get 3 different circles that are all going to work with each other, and also the nesting circle so that you can create this tunnel shape in the middle. They work with the circle embossing folder. So the circle embossing folder comes in the pack. So the idea is, Joe, what you can do, if I just show you this card here, is you can do the embossing a bit around the outside. It cuts either the holly or the snowflake or this one, and in fact I can show you all 3. There's the holly. Here is the amazing snowflake, and can you see that is a tunnel card with all of that dimension, because it then uses these in conjunction. So have a look at this from the front. That's the tunnel card there, where you can see all that dimension. those pieces are included, either the snowflake or the holly, which is your second option on that one as well, or the third option on that one, it's not an option, it's all included, is those fabulous little string lights, so little string lanterns. So those are the three if you're looking at the circle one. So I'll show you the picture again to remind you what it's going to look like, what you're looking for on the HSN website. You're going to go and look for that option there, which is the circle one. Now the next option you've got is the square one. It works in exactly the same way, but I'm going to show you the different options that you get in the square ones. If you're looking for the square, you can see it there, but let me show you it in real life. So the square one comes first of all with this gorgeous holly background. So can you see they're just regular embossing folders, Joe, and they're going to leave this space in the middle for the frame. This is what it looks like, just embossed. Then into that square you're going to put either your nativity scene or your gorgeous angel or this beautiful stag. We've loved our stags this year, haven't we? Let me show you, okay? Here is that gorgeous stag. In fact, you want to have a little look at them up from the front because I think they look a lot more meaningful from the... So can you see how dimensional the card is? And then it's got those 3 layers of like the tunnel aperture in the middle and the stag cuts into the front. All will become clear when I demonstrate this for you in just a second. But you get the stag. You also get in that one the nativity scene. So there's another one of those beautiful tunnel books with the nativity scene in the middle. And then the third option, but not an option because they're all included in the set, is the angel. Isn't she fabulous? She's the one I'm going to demo with, by the way. She's wonderful to work with. So that is your square option, okay? And then your third option, I'll show you the picture that you're going to look for on your third one, is the one that I think is going to be the most popular, Joe, which is your archway. So in your archway, you get those 3 gorgeous designs with the little Christmas stocking and then also the ornaments. Look, I'm using the American word tonight. We know there's no ornaments here.
Most of our American viewers have started calling them baubles now, though, so we can't win.
And then also the snowman. So that's what the item that you're looking for looks like. Have a little look at the board so you can see all of them. So you can see here, you've got the 3 archways, which are going to give you this shape here. But then these 3 sets, can you see how you cut them in? Now, have a little look at this one up front. So this is why you're going to fall in love with this one. How amazing is the little snowman, Joe? I mean, is he not just your favourite one that you've seen? And, I forgot to show you the embossing folder for this one. I'll flip it out from underneath here. I'll show you it to the front, right? It is this gorgeous brick, the brickwork. And look how well the brickwork works with the Santa Claus. It's not a Santa Claus, it's a snowman. With the snowman. There it is with the Christmas stocking as well. It's kind of like, gives you the effect of a mantelpiece, doesn't it? This is the poinsettia, by the way, from the Vintage Christmas collection that we just looked at. And then, oh my life, I've lost my third. Oh, there it is over there. Here's the Christmas bells. Look at this. It just, and again, the poinsettia. Look, how different does it look in them colours? What did I tell you about this will become one of your most used dyes, that poinsettia? So that is the different concepts, Joe, okay? I'm just going to dump all of these back down
People
here.
loving them. Deborah saying, we're calling them baubles now. Loads of people saying they're baubles. Love the baubles, saying Sherry. Tara saying she loves the snowman. Ramona says she loves all of the square tunnel cards. Ange says, I've never much cared for stags, but Crafts Companion have released some beautiful stags. I am a convert. So lots of love for all of these, Sarah.
Oh, I know. And if you are going for them, there's 2 extra things I need to show you. Actually, even if you're not going for them, both of these next 2 items I fully envisage will sell out before the show based on how popular they've been, okay? So, you could let us know. Have a little look, see if they're on there already. So if they're on there already, let everybody else know so they can order them. This here is the tag set. So can you see, you get these 3 dies, Joe, which are going to cut out these 3 different shapes, and then all of these words are going to layer up on top of these banners. So that you saw loads of the samples that we had. Just bring my favourite one back in. It's got this lovely banner on the front to kind of finish it off. Then also, did you notice how awesome everything was looking because all the cardstock matched, all those lovely shades of lilac? How we're doing that, Joe, are the brand new card packs that we've got. So there are 4 of them. Have a little look on the website, and you actually, instead of me flicking through them here, I've got some nice pictures with them all on. Do you want me just to show you the pictures? I'll show you the pictures and then you can get them all with the item numbers. But can you see on each one, for example, if I just take this one here, the sunflower tone, there you go. So that's your cool tones. Then we've also got the warm tones. We've also got the sunflower tones, which is the one I want to show you now, and then also the neutrals. And you'll see within each one, you get this ombre effect. So 36 sheets, and you go from like the darkest sunflower through the shades of lemon into the gorgeous shades of green, and then we get darker as we go through the shades of green. So that's your sunflower. Same if you went for like the warm tones.
This is my favourite one, Sarah.
Isn't it lovely? So you start with the lovely deep raspberry, and then we get lighter and lighter and lighter, and then we come into the pale tones, and then we go into those corals, and then we go from the corals into the deep reds, and then the deep dark reds. I love them. They feel really luxurious. And my favourite is the cool tones, which you'll not be surprised to hear at all. Look at how deep and expensive this purple looks. It looks very regal, and then it gets lighter and lighter and lighter, and then you switch over to the blues, and we start getting darker from the blues, and it is incredible quality cardstock, right? So it is a 230 GSM, and it's the type of cardstock, this is going to kill me to do this, but it's got that lovely white core. So that if you want to like sand it back or whatever, it's coloured on both sides, but it doesn't have a dyed core. So really upset me that I had to tear that there, because it's lovely for matting and layering. But this is what we've used in loads of the samples on loads of the different items that we've used tonight, okay? So what I'm going to do, Jo, is I'm going to start off the demonstration. Oh, they weigh an absolute ton, these, right? I'm going to do this card here. So I'm going to show you how to do the shaker card. Now, the one thing that I would explain, Jo, do you know what I've realised? I haven't got these dies to use. Are they round here? Let's have a little look.
Loads of love for this in the comments. I didn't realise these were 12 by 12, says Robin. Me neither, Robin. They told me there was going to be new textured cardstock. I didn't realise it was going to be 12 by 12 and 230 GSM as well. The cool tones are Tara's favourite. Becky saying they're beautiful colours. Wanda saying Crafter's Companion. May have to send my orders on my own plane. There is that much stuff that I want in here. Oh my goodness, I have to get the papers, saying Nikki. Asuli says love the cool tones. And Sheila saying as well, such beautiful colours of cardstock. Cindy Sue as well, shut the front door, Cindy Sue, says wouldn't have thought to do Christmas in pink or purple, but I'm absolutely loving all of the finished projects that have been done. And Shannon says when you think you have it all, then comes Sarah's team. Amazing. So much stuff that she is after. Got the banner set, says Fran already. Diane says she's practically stalking the HSN website. I don't think you're on your own there, Diane. Loads of people are just checking back constantly, waiting for things to hit the website, Sarah.
Oh, yes, and let everybody know. The thing is, all weekend, we're all going to be down with the gossip in the group. So if you're not on Facebook, you need to get on there. Fans of Crafter's Companion on HSN. That's when everybody will be letting each other know when things go live. And also, we'll be keeping you updated of everything we find out with HSN. Now, I'll be popping in there, chatting with everyone, sharing some samples and whatnot. So keep an eye on the group over the weekend. Right, this is the card I'm going to make, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show you here. This is one of those gorgeous colour palettes. So can you see I've gone for 3 shades of the lovely kind of purpley raspberry shades, but then I've also matched it in with a little bit of the silver. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just take this first one and show you how the concept works, because what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to emboss it first. However, you shouldn't, because if you emboss it first, you'll then deboss it when you run it through with your die cut. So I always position that in place and then decide, am I doing the nativity, am I doing the angel or the stag? And I said we were going to do the gorgeous angel with this one. So I take that, cut my cardstock to 5 by 7 because that's what size the folders are designed to work with, and then place my angel. Oh, she's going to go sideways this time. So I'm going to place my angel sideways in here and just make sure that she's perfectly lined up in the centre. Yep, we're quite happy with that. I'm just going to move her up a little bit. She is looking pretty central there, Jo. So we open this out, hold her in place with a little bit of tape, and don't stick it to the outside, do it to the inside. And this is that absolutely gorgeous, fabulous quality cardstock that we're working with. Now, if you want to buy multiples of the cardstock, is it right that, so HSN have like the, like if you get the same item but multiple times, you only pay the shipping once? Have I understood that right? Because see, I can't order stuff from HSN because I'm in the UK and they don't ship to the UK. So I've never actually placed an order on the HSN website, but I think that's the case. So you could get loads of this cardstock and stock up while you're on there. What you're all going to tell me that's not the case now, aren't you? You guys keep me right anyway. Now, what you lift this off here, all those extra bits, leave this. You're going to need that later. That's a little halo, so we'll keep a halo. The rest is just a little bit of scrap that we work with there. And then what you do is, Joe, you take this, position this back inside. So actually, the easiest way to do it is probably just to pop this behind here. And you see, so you're looking right through your folder. You can see where everything lines up. Close that up, and then because you're just working with the regular, can you just appreciate there, by the way, that so that you didn't get my hair short? I leaned over to get the, yeah. I'm trying really hard. It's haircut day tomorrow, by the way. This all going tomorrow. I'm saying haircut. I always do this ready for the big HSN show. I get my hair dyed ready. So the shows, it's nearly always the same. If the show's on the Tuesday, I get it done on the Saturday, because obviously usually I'd be on a plane on the Sunday on my way out there. So here we go. Get this in place. Can you see that it doesn't emboss this? It just gives me the lovely detail. Now I know what you're thinking, because I was thinking it as well when we developed all of these. I was thinking, well, why don't we just make these cut and emboss folders? But then the problem is you haven't got the interchangeable function. So you've got in here, oh, you see Joe's like, right. So because what we've done is we've got the, you know, you can either have the angel, or in this case you could also have that stag, or you can have the nativity scene on the square one, and you just interchange all of them, but you've got the same set of tunnel dies, the same embossing folder, everything just works as one, but you get that gorgeous interchangeable die element to give you the ultimate flexibility with it all. There we go.
Very loads of love for these in the comments, Sarah. Lots of people really loving them. A lot of people struggling to decide. There's almost it's kicking off in the comments about which one's people's favourites. They all seem to be quite universally liked, which is awesome. Lisa saying I need the tunnel collections. Loads of excitement also for the paper pads as well. People saying you can never have too much cardstock is what Judy says.
Nope.
Lawrence saying the purple pad is a must-have for me, my favourite colour. And Jean saying how much she loves the ombres. Boho Funks is a cute little angel there on your demonstration too. Sandy says my hubby says he could sell you some of the paper I have. I'm on a paper holiday at the moment. I reckon you could sneak a couple more. He's not going to know. That is beautiful.
Well, what I was trying to show people without interrupting you, Joe, is you take these die cut pieces and die cut out of the centre of the squares, out the centre of the rectangles. So I've just got all mine die cut. If you go and watch my tutorial on them, I'll give you a cracking little hint and tip on how to get it perfect, okay? So what I'm going to do is, now to make the diorama, this is one of the cards that I did on the tutorial on Monday, so you can go back and watch the tutorial from there. But you lie your base out, you cut all the base, okay? So what I'm going to do is, can you see if I stick these two bits down here, what happens is the square that came out of here, right, I'm going to stick this behind there, Joe. So that just gives us kind of like a little bit in the middle to get you started. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use, oh, Leanne's left the lid off this. She's a tinker, Joe. She's been in wrecking the place today. You know, I've had a day off Crafters TV, and I come in here and she's got stuff everywhere. So that one's going to lie down in here in the middle. This is how you get that tunnel effect, okay? So there's the base. Then I'm going to come in, and these are brilliant, by the way. These are our extra long foam pads, right? So I'm going to take these and put them at the top and the bottom here, so that we get a little bit of 3D-ness going on. So a little bit of 3D-ness going on top and bottom, and then that is going to go into the inside here, and you just must look straight down and make sure you get it all lined up perfectly. That, I think, is going to be enough for the front of there, because what I've done is I've got the front bit of my card all ready. I'm going to stick this one on here. So can you see I'm going to get the two together now, and I'm going to just use a little bit of that all-purpose. I like the all-purpose when I've done some embossing like this, Joe, because it means I can get into all of the, can you see, I can get into all the nooks and crannies of where we've done the embossing. And I'm going to put this one on here. And I've cut it a tiny little bit bigger, so that you've got that little bit of a frame around the outside, and that is going to stick around here like this. So I'm just going right round the very outside to stick this piece on here, Joe.
Still so much love for these. Remember as well, don't forget, someone's going to win these in a minute, and we're going to give away absolutely everything that Sarah demonstrates. All you need to do is make sure that you're commenting either on Facebook or across on YouTube. We're going to give absolutely everything away, which is awesome. I'd love to know what your favourite is. Is this a shaker card?
Well, it is, and look how I've done it the cheat way. So I've just got 2 pieces of acetate, put the foam in and put the sequins in the middle, because I'm going to stick this behind. So nobody is going to see the back of it. So instead of faffing on and sticking my bit in, look, I've just put the whole piece in there. You won't see any of that foam behind, but you've got that perfect set of sequins in there. So that's going to go in there. These are going to, we're going to get the tape on the edges here, Joe, and just literally put the whole card together.
Do you want some breaking news?
Go on, breaking news.
Breaking news. The square and arched window tunnel dies are live right now over on the HSN website. Lots of you letting me know that you are grabbing these, which is very, very exciting. So you can get them right now, which is absolutely awesome. Someone's going to win these as well. Last chance to get your comments in, because someone is going to win all of this, which is awesome. What a great start to the HSN Craft Day, winning something
fabulous,
in the preview.
isn't it? Right, here we go. Little globule of glue on the top corner, and I've just got a nice little ribbon to finish that off. And then I've also got, so can you see, if you do your stamp, you can do the banner and stamp on, in this case, Joy to the World. And I'm just going to shape this. I love these banners for their shaping, Joy, you see. And then that's going to go perfectly well around there. And I'm just going to pop that little blob down here, and then another tiny little bit on there like that. And just finish off that lovely Joy to the World. I tell you what, I'm cracking through these cards tonight. I know it's not night for you, it's night for us here. That looks, I'm really pleased with that. Really, really pleased. So like I said, you can go and watch that full tutorial back, along with, if you go back to Monday Makers from this week, you'll see loads of tutorials that I did. And then if you go back to Wednesday, you'll see loads that Debbie did in a full 2-hour masterclass. So we've already got 4 hours of tutorials on these. So all you need to do is choose the one you want, the circles, the squares, or the arches, get them winging their way to you, and every card we do in every tutorial you can do with all of those shapes.
Oh, absolutely. I can't wait to see what you guys start coming up with. It's going to be so exciting. Let me just take a moment to recap the different options that you've got here. So here they all are. There is the interchangeable circle tunnel dies, which are beautiful with that holly, the snowflake, the lights in there as well. You've then also got the square as well. I love that some of these are true meaning of Christmas. You've got some modern interpretations in here as well. And then finally, you've also got the arch available to you as well, which is fabulous. The square and the arch, both available right now over on the HSN website. Then you've also got the curved banner sentiment stamp and die set as well for you there. And then also all of those amazing brand new 12 by 12 texture cards. So cool tones here, got those warm tones, that's my favourite one. You've then got the sunflower tones, and finally those natural tones as well. Right. I think we need to give it all away, don't you? We're giving it all away. We're giving it away to a Karen on Facebook, and that is Karen Craddock on Facebook. Congratulations, you are the winner. Make sure you drop us an email to prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Prizes@crafterscompanion.com is where you need to send that into, and we'll make sure we get that heading out to you ASAP. Right, we're going to move on to something else now. Some large sentiment dies. Now these are gorgeous. I'm going to take you through which ones you're getting in here. So you're going to get the Grande Our Home to Yours, which is absolutely awesome. You've then got as well Season's Greetings, which is this one just here. You've got Merry Christmas. So they're all really workable, usable, versatile sentiments. Happy Holidays, which is one we use all the time now at the moment. And then what you've got is the Festive Essentials, and these are going to allow you to add lots of different embellishments to your different projects. I need to show you how gorgeous some of these finished cards are that have been made. Check this out. I love it when it's been double cut and then drop shadowed with the gold and also the red there as well. You got this one here with the Happy Holidays, which is looking gorgeous in those purples and blues. I'm loving that. This one is super cute. Look at this one with the vellum there as well behind. I mean, what a really gorgeous, fresh, modern card. And really, thinking about it, not having to do too much to it. You've got that really wonderful, massive sentiment, which is doing a lot of the work for you. Of course, if you want to, I mean, you can really go to town. Look at that gorgeous snowy scene that's been created there with that stepper card. So there's loads of different ways that you're going to be able to do these, but if you want something that's going to give you quite a quick simple card that's going to look beautifully classy. I love that the font is also so legible as well at the same time. You know that the design team have absolutely adored this collection as well, because there are so many beautiful creations within here, which is awesome. This is going to be coming up in the 4 p.m. hour if you want to get your hands on this. And they really are something gorgeous. And again, I love especially the ones that have been double cut. Again, work through all of your different paper pads are going to be great with this. You can see there, I love that one with the bow. Right, I want to see what you guys are up to and saying. Don't forget, you need to get that booklet downloaded. If you've already downloaded the booklet, you can ignore my whinging. If you haven't yet downloaded the booklet, I'm looking at you, because the booklet is where you're going to find all the information that you need. It's going to have all of the show times in there for you as well. It's going to let you know what product is coming up in what hour, which is really important. You've also got bags of inspiration, beautiful artwork in there as well. It's just really going to be, it's like your sort of roadmap for the HSN Craft Day, which is coming your way. And Donna's saying how gorgeous these are. Teresa saying how beautiful the dies are too, and also Laurie saying she needs all of this, which is awesome. Right, up next, Sarah. Well, I'll tell you what do we have next, Sarah?
Well, so this is the first time on HSN you are seeing Tatiana and Bonita's Discovery Kits. Now, Joe, we've been out of stock of these since we launched them. Have a little look. You are getting both of these, and let me tell you, they are on an exceptional, and I mean exceptional price. Now, for any of you that haven't seen these, okay, I'll just explain the background. So we've worked with these incredibly talented artists. And the key there is that they are the artists, and they are teaching us how to do advanced colouring techniques in a perfect starter kit. So for example, I'm going to start here and I'm going to show you the illustration one. So this is Tatiana, the fabulous artist that I worked with on this. This is the kit that she put together with us. So she hand-picked all of the colours as a great way to get you started. Now, when we get this open, just make sure I've got everything out. What you get in here is you get a full instruction guide where you learn about the artist. She talks to you about the tools, because how many of you have used our alcohol pens but don't really understand why they work the way they do? She's going to walk you through all of that, give you some tips and techniques, and in this one she teaches you how to mix the colours. So she's going to show you what happens when you mix them and how you get the different shades and intonations on all of those. Then you get some of her artwork to start with. So I'm actually going to colour this one here and show you how it all works. But can you see she's done quite a few little bits of artwork in there to get you started, and you've got some of the special paper. Then we've done you a selection of pens. So within the illustrators, can you see we've got like the begonia, cyan, starfish, sea spray and canary, and you also have the art liner in a 0.05 finish. This is the special type of ink. It's the same as the ink that we use in our pens, kind of. It's got the same properties, so that you could draw with this and then colour over with your Illustrator markers. Now, watch this, right? So if I was, let's just get a regular piece of paper behind. I did a full-on class with Tatiana, by the way. So if you want to go and watch that, she did a 2-hour class teaching me a lot of blending techniques. We had her in here on Crafters TV.
It was the 7th of August, Sarah. So go back to Crafters TV, 7th of August. Colour Me Happy is there for you. You can come back and watch it whenever you like at your leisure. That's your illustration one. Also, to let you know, Bonita was also with us on the 28th, and that is the watercolour collection. So full 2-hour tutorials with both the artists that actually put these together. And the great thing is about that, Sarah, is all of that inspiration is totally free of charge, which is just awesome, I think.
Yeah, and well, that's what we're about at Crafters TV, giving you all the ideas and inspiration so that you learn how to do all of this technique. Now, watch this. This is all about creating a new shade of green. So, for example, if I just to show you, this is the shade of green that this is to start with, okay? However, when we use the green over the yellow, so if I put the yellow down and then put a little bit of the green over top of the yellow, can you see it becomes a different type of green? It's a much brighter green, isn't it? So watch what happens when I start. I'm going to use the flicking technique that you can do with our pens, and I'm going to flick that green over top of this yellow so that we get this whole brand new shade and also this fabulous tonation in this lovely green. So can you see I'm just just flicking, and that you get to try all these fabulous techniques. Now, I know a lot of you might have tried our illustrator markers, and you'll know how fabulous they are, but there'll be a lot of people out there, Joe, who've never tried the illustrator markers, and they would never know, you know, what the properties are, why the nibs are so special, how they can get this sort of effect. That is why we've done these kits, because not only is it a starter kit of illustrator markers, but it's a brilliant way for you to be able to try all of these nibs and give all of this a go. So look at that, I'm going to go back over a little bit more flicking with the yellow, and we get that lovely shade, and it looks like a proper leaf. Whereas if I just colour the other one, just so that you can see, if I was to colour this with just the green, because this is what you would do if you just had some regular pens, wouldn't you? You'd just colour the regular leaf with the green. Look how boring that leaf looks just coloured in versus the one that we'd done the special flicking with the nib and mixing those colours in. I mean, there's just no contrast, is there not, Joe? Look how fabulous this looks.
I never thought of leaves being boring, but now I've seen that beautifully coloured one. You've opened my eyes. Loads of people loving these as well. It was Beth saying she uses the illustrator markers, loves them. Gwen got some of these kits for her nieces and nephews. They all adored them as well. People saying how cute the frog is, and also Geraldine saying she just doesn't know how to choose. Remember, full tutorials on both kits, which I think is awesome.
Right, Joe, you're going to have to keep talking because
Donna
I'm
loves
totally in here with the flicking going on.
Claudia says she loves the blending too. Nancy also saying, I've never tried these, but they do look fabulous. This is so cool as well. A lot of you still asking about the booklet. If you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, it's actually pinned to the comments at the moment, as well as being available on the link as well. So it will also be in the Fans of Crafts Companion on HSN page. It's there for you too. So wherever you are, you should be able to find it. Ray has already got this on order, can't wait to receive them. Kate's asking if they're alcohol based, Sarah.
Yes, they are. So in the illustrator set, yes, these are all alcohol based, and in the watercolour set, you'll not be surprised to hear, they're all water based.
Awesome. So you've got all of them in there. Ebony saying, I watched this class and the one with Benita, and they were both absolutely fantastic. Ruth says, every time I see these markers demonstrated, I learn something new. Daisy saying as well, colouring, the perfect getaway to relaxation, which is awesome. Karen as well saying, love the discovery kits and the tutorials on Colour Me Happy. It's all very, very happy. Very, very happy. It's very, very helpful. You will be happy though, whilst we're being quite helpful. You'll colour yourself happy. That's what I'm going to see, Sarah.
You will by the time we finish with you, definitely. Right.
And also, Desire saying the kits are genius, the icing on the cake to have the artist come in and demonstrate them as well. Karen also saying, wow, that is a great kit. They're also a fabulous price, aren't they, Sarah? Yes,
let me just tell you, HSN have an exceptional deal on these. So if you're wanting to kind of give them a start, this, make sure you don't miss them, and they're coming up in the what show is it, Joe?
Oh, they are
in
going
the
to be coming
4 o'clock.
Up the midday hour is when you'll see these, so make sure you're tuned in for that. Remember, all the information about when all the products are in which show, it's all in the booklet for you, so that is the best way to ensure that you never miss any of the products that you are after, because there is so much coming up. I know you're going to watch all the shows anyway. I know you're all going to be there from start to finish.
Well, it's quite good because it's not a 24-hour day, this one. So September is not a 24-hour craft day, but there is a lot of crafting on the day as well, okay? So you can absolutely tune in and just get a little bit of a flavour. Now, I'm on at the midnight show. No, I'm not. I'm on the midday show. Good job, I corrected myself
indeed.
there.
Don't turn up that early.
No, I'm on for the midday show. Is my first show. So I feel like it's a bit of a half a shift for me, Joe. Look at that. I love how I put that bit of fiery red in there with the begonia. And then look, I mean, you don't even have a purple in the set, but we've purplified it up. And if you want a different shade again, look, I could come in with a little bit of the begonia here and get a completely different shade just by layering up all of these. Honestly, it is a brilliant way to get yourself look, I mean, look at the depth in there. And can I just tell you how much fun I've had doing this colouring in? I absolutely love it.
I was worried we weren't going to get to the rest of the preview for a moment there.
Well, that is a bit of a worry. That is just the illustration kit. Do you want me to quickly walk you through? If I pop you this in, I'll quickly walk you through Benita's as well, which is the watercolour kit. Actually, what I'll do is I'll show you a few samples before we do that. So we're in the illustration one. So this is the set, it just shows you how you can mix all the colours, right? So that's your colour swatch there. It just walks you through all of these kind of mixed together. But this is, I mean, who'd have thought you could build up these shades of green, all done from just those 5 colours. So you've got the this one here. This is the same set of flowers, but completely different. I mean, look at that. All that done from those shades of colours. You can't believe it, Joe. But when you look at all these mixed together, you're like, I can see it. I can see where we get that red from now with the CR6 blended in there and bringing a few of the other shades. Same ones, different colours again with the greens this time. Just a load of different ideas. So that one there is Tatiana's Discovery Kit. That's the first one, right? You also have, though, Benita's watercolour. Now, I did the class with Tatiana, Leanne did the class with Benita, and them two had an absolute blast. It was fabulous. I was watching. So here we go with Benita's. If I show you what's in here. Again, she's all about watercolour, Benita. She's a very talented watercolour artist. So she teaches you all about, you meet Benita, she teaches you all about the tools and how it all works. And then she talks to you about how you mix the colours and get this lovely watercolour effect. This is one of her pieces of artwork here. Isn't that amazing, okay? So, and then again, she's teaching you about mixing them all down. You can mix even more colours with your watercolours. So these are the watercolour sheets. It's watercolour cardstock you get with a few of those sheets on there. My favourite is the frog, which is not there. Oh, we're missing the frog out of this one. You'll see the frog though when we do the frog. There's the frog on the front. The frog's amazing, right? And these are some of the pieces of artwork that you're going to be creating. Now, even if this just gets you started with the watercolouring to kind of have the right colours to get started and give this a go, once you've given it a go, then you can come back and watch all of your tutorials to learn even more. I mean, Leanne did a whale on her watercolour one. So there's loads and loads of stuff that you can learn with Benita on this one as well. And like you said, for us to have had the artist in has really just been the icing on the cake there, Joe. So there we go. Right, are we giving away some Discovery Kits, Joe?
I think it's only fair, don't you? We're going to give them away. We're going to give them to a viewer on YouTube, and that viewer is Katie Wilson. Congratulations, Katie. You have won the Discovery Kits. You need to email us prizes at crafterscompanion.com. That is where you need to send us a little email, and we will get those on their way to you, which is fabulous. Still loads to come in this preview. We're not even halfway through yet. There's loads more on the way. Something awesome that is going to be coming up in the 4 p.m. hour is this amazing Creator Card Value bundle. These are going to be on an exceptional deal, and you wait until you see what you're able to create with these. These are going to be up at 4 p.m. Now, there are so many gorgeous samples that have been made using these. Create a card, of course, designed so that you just run them through your Gemini in one pass, and you create something absolutely stunning. There's really gorgeous designs in here for you. If you want to do the diorama cards that we talked about, if you love getting your inks involved, you're going to absolutely love all of these. Check this one out. That's been double cut and then shadowed. There's loads of gorgeous tips and techniques that you're going to be able to use with these. You get 4 of them in the bundle as well. I'll just run you through them again, as you can see just here. So you've got that one there, which is Delightful Daisies. You've got the Thorn Swirls. Now, this one has always been so popular. You've then got the Grande Swirls, and you've got the Rose Garden in there, which is a gorgeous textured corner die for you. You get all of them, which is brilliant, and you know that the design team have loved them because there are so many different samples. So you want to see these, you want to get your hands on them. The 4 p.m. hour is where you need to make sure you are joining Sarah and the team, which is awesome. Right, up next we've got something really special. I know if you've not seen this, you guys are going to absolutely adore this. It is, of course, Santa's Kitchen that you're going to be looking at. Now, the great thing is about Santa's Kitchen, it's going to enable you to make a whole host of different projects, but you've actually got actual recipes. Now, recipes in here that actually work. They're tried and tested recipes, which means that you can give someone either a jar, you can give someone the baked goods, you give them the recipe as well, and also you can create a project around that too. You've got a wonderful paper pad in there as well. 32 sheets of paper designed to work beautifully in conjunction with the 4 sets that you've got there. It's all coming up in the midday hour. That is when you're going to need to tune in if you want to get your hands on these. The brilliant thing I think about these is the different things that you can do with them, from scrapbook pages to really beautiful, workable gifts. I can't wait to see all the different gifts that you guys come up with these. Need to let you know as well, you know that previous creator card bundle that I just showed you? It is live right now over on the HSN website, so you can get yourself over there, you can get it in your basket and get yourself checked out as well. So many of you still commenting away. There are literally thousands of you watching this preview at the moment. A lot of love for all of the pens that you've seen so far in the show today as well. Some of you are meant to be on work calls and have got us muted and are watching us out of the corner of your eye. I'm loving the commitment from you guys to make sure you're joining us for this as well. A lot of love still for both Tatiana and Benita and all of the wonderful things that they shared with you as well. June says Santa's Kitch is great for gift giving. Sheila's got the collection as well. She thinks it's absolutely wonderful. Carol says it is super, super cute. I know that there's a lot of baking happens in your house, Sarah. This is going to be absolutely perfect for your Christmas, isn't it?
There is a lot of baking, and this was a personal request from me, this product, right? So this is one of the, and I'll tell you where the idea came from, right? Quite a few years ago, one of my friends made me one of these, right? You must have seen them before. They are all over Pinterest at Christmas time,
They cost a fortune when you go up buy them from the shops.
Oh, but what, Joe? Why would you buy something like this from the shop? Because the whole point of this being awesome is that it's homemade, okay? So what she did was she bought one of these big mason jars, and then she put in all the ingredients layered up, and then she hand wrote on the recipe. And I thought, right, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to find the best recipe for some awesome stuff, and I'm going to make them as stamps for you. And I'm going to do them all. So can you see whether you want to do the little jar and then put the recipe in here, or... There's so many ideas with these. Honestly, I love it. This is going to be me this Christmas. I'm just making everybody these for Christmas, right? Don't expect any other gifts, right? Or if you're wanting to do like little gift bags and then pop the little bits in the gift bags. How cute are these? We've tried to think of everything as well, by the way. We literally have got everything going. Look at this one here. I mean, come on. So you could do your own home-baked cookies in here, right? But then be putting the recipes on there for everyone to make their own as well. So I love this. Santa approved homemade cookies, okay? So you can, it's about making gifts at Christmas. It's about home baked gifts at Christmas, and what we've done is we've done all the recipes the way you guys do them, so they're all in like cups, so many cups of this or whatever, okay, which is not really how we do recipes here in the UK, but I've done them for you guys over there. So can you see, what about this? So if you've done sugar and spice makes Christmas so nice, you do gorgeous little gift boxes for all of your Christmas baked goodies, and then you want to put them in here. Look at this. So this is your chocolate brownie recipe. To be honest, it's fabulous just to have the great recipes. They're in there, and then I keep coming back to these jars again because these are fabulous gifts to give away. I mean, we have the most incredible samples for this one. I don't know how they've made it all the way to the show without someone eating them all, but whatever it is you're wanting to make at Christmas, you're wanting to do all your own little drawers to put your bits in. Come on, guys. You've got to be looking, if you're anything like me, you're going to be looking at me and being like, oh my life, I just have to do this. I just have to make this. I've got tons of samples. I'll try and show you a load more at the end. Actually, there's one more around there. I kind of get round. Let's have a little look. I'm going to get right round here. Look at this. Christmas calories don't count, right? And then look at this little.
Oh, they don't count from November, Sarah. It's November when they stop counting.
Calories don't count. Love that. Halloween calories don't count either, Joe, you know. In fact, yeah, let's just not start on the calories. Do you know, after about September, you can just write off diets, I think.
Oh yeah, don't start one now. I'll wait till January.
Yeah,
wait
back
till
end of the year
January.
eating. Right, okay, so let's have a little look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you what's in the kits first, right? So there's two options to choose from. There isn't really, because what you're going to do is we've done a web exclusive. I'll show you the pictures first of all, right? So I'll show you the pictures before I walk you through the boards. So what you've got is you've got two options. This one's called Sugar and Spice, and the second option is called Baking Spirits, right? You do need both of them. You also need the paper pad that we have to go with it. So there's your paper pad, which has got all those gorgeous prints and ginghams and everything that we've used there. So 726741, because I know a lot of you are going to order extras of the paper pad, right? However, those of you who are watching this preview now, we have done a web exclusive on the HSN website just for you guys, okay? So have a little look here. 723745 is the bundle with all of them in, so it's another saving on top. That one will not be going to air, that will only be available on the website, and all the details are in the booklet, okay? So of course, we put everything you need to know in that booklet, okay? Now, have a little look at everything in here. I'll show you them one at a time. So this is your sugar and spice. And can you see what we've done is, we've done different tag tops in different shapes. So you wouldn't cut them top and bottom. I'm going to show you how you make a tag, but can you see it gives you all these different types of tags. Gives you the little gingerbread men, little gingerbread ladies on there. And then the stamps that you get here, you get the recipe for homemade fruit muffins. And then there's nothing a muffin can't fix. Baking spirits bright, the Christmas calories don't count, mix it up, okay? Then you also get bundled in with that one, Comfort, Joy and Cookies. So again, this is my favourite tag top. This is the one I'm going to use in my demo. Makes this tag top here, okay? And you can do the top, and then that would give you the bottom as well, and you can make them as long as you want. And then this gives you that tag top with that tag bottom on. We've also got these for your, these are your nice layers if you want to put them on your jar, okay? Then you've got your extra little die sets if you want to layer up a 3D Christmas tree. We've got the homemade chocolate chip cookie stamp set on this one. There's your stamp for your ingredients. And can you just see?
I'm getting really hungry, Sarah.
2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of caster sugar, cup of melted butter, 1 egg, tablespoon of vanilla extract, or vanilla extract is how Charlie calls it, teaspoon of baking powder, pinch of salt, 1 to 1.5 cups of chocolate chips, and then there's all of your instructions. So can you see it's got 'tis the season to bake cookies, homemade cookies, Santa approved. I love that one. Buy, and you can put your own name on. Tidings of Comfort, Joy and Cookies, baked with magic at Christmas. So that's your first pairing, as it was, right? Your second pairing is Sweet Season Wishes. So it's got more of your tags in here. This one's also got your lovely big mug for your hot chocolate, okay? It's got your hot chocolate recipe. This is the one I'm going to be using, Jo. I've got a lovely little, if you don't want to necessarily give like the big jars of stuff, this is a nice little one to give away. And then you've got all these, if you cuddle in a cup, I just want to drink hot chocolate and watch Christmas movies. That's all of us come like October time, Sweet Season Wishes. And that one comes bundled in with the homemade chocolate brownies recipe. So again, more of your tags. The large mason jar, so that is if you're wanting to do mason jar tags for your mason jars. And of course, these all work interchangeably, so you don't have to put the fruit muffin stamped onto the mason jar. You could put the brownies mix onto the mason jar, for example, right? So you get that one there, and then all the extra bits that go with it. So that just shows you there what comes in with the sets. I'm going to show you how to do. Let's get this set out here, right? I'm going to show you how to do this first. So watch here. If I want to do the top part, right, I'm going to take this and I'm going to just cut this to the width of my Gemini Mini. So this just goes in. You'll see how easy these are to do. That's just going to go in the top there. Just fit on here perfectly well. You'll see they've all been sized to work perfectly with your Mini. And I'm going to send this through as well, right? So there's our top piece. So that cuts you the top piece off. Then what you do is you just, you're going to do yours a little bit more perfectly than mine, but you basically cut up until we get to that top piece. And then the same here, I'll cut up from the other side until we, no, I haven't quite cut far enough.
So basically, Sarah, this is a whole collection centred around tags. I feel like if there was a Christmas collection that was speaking to me, it would be this one. Tammy just said on Facebook, oh my goodness, Jo, it is a collection of tags. You must be so excited. I am. I'm so excited. What's the 2 things that I like most in the world, pretty much, other than musical theatre and Eurovision? Tags and food, Sarah. Tags and food.
Well, what can I say, Jo? I was thinking of you when I did this one. Right. So can you see, I pop that one there on the bottom, right? And then we're going to use that one and we're just going to send that through and cut. Have I cut all the way through? Yeah. So we're going to send that through. That cuts the bottom so that you can make the tag as long or as short as you like. So there's that lovely Christmas tag. And then all I'm going to do, Joe, is I'm just going to, I hope I've made me tag long enough. If not, yeah, you're all going to laugh at us, basically. If not, yeah, be all right, though. We might get half the recipe. Maybe I should have stamped the recipe first. That would have been a good idea, wouldn't it? Never mind.
A lot of people, because a few people have already got this. How cute is it, like our lovely family of crafters? A few people have already got this in the comments. So they've just let me know, Joe, please don't pick me, because I would want someone else to have it that doesn't already have it. How adorable is that?
Well, Joe, you do know we have the nicest customers in the whole wide world.
We really do.
Period, ever. So...
and loads of people loving these as well. Tags and food, what could go wrong? It was that Gemini that had me buying these 3 other versions. People talking about how great all the Gemini machines are. It was Anne actually in Connecticut who's been watching this for a long time. Said, I already have this, Joe, so please don't pick me. Eleanor says this is a great set to put all of our own recipes onto tags as well.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Print them out.
Handwrite your own ones.
Handwrite them or print them out from the computer. You could put my fudge recipe on here, Joe.
Yes. Karen says a hot chocolate is always a cuddle in a cup, so warm and yummy as well. Lots of people talking about making Thanksgiving crafts and gifts to be giving to people as well. Lovely to give as a Christmas gift with a batch of cookies. I couldn't agree more, Suzanne. A lot of people saying that you need to post your fudge recipe so they can put that on there as well.
It's on my Insta. Go and have a look on my Insta. I did a full tutorial. I saved it on the highlights. Or did I put it on the grid? Something like that. How cute is this, Joe? Little thing for people to keep, okay? So it's just a little folder with that homemade chocolate chip cookie recipe on the front. Couple of the extra little cookies that you can do. And then inside, just a little wallet. Look, I mean, these are really... You must have these in America as well. These sort of like little hot chocolate things. A couple of little hot chocolates in there. I've got a nice little pen piece in here, and then all your Christmas tags in there. Chocolate brownies, homemade hot chocolate, homemade fruit muffins. Build up all your recipes. Pop this in there.
A lot of people saying great idea for fundraising these as well. If you want to do some festive fundraising for some of your favourite charities.
What a great, because these are the sort of things, right? Especially if you had like a little, right, picture your craft stall. Homemade muffin, right? How many of you do bake sales at Christmas to raise money for charities or whatever? How much nicer does that box look than anything else that you've seen on a homemade bake sale, okay? And then maybe you've got, here's another little one with some other homemade, oh, come on. Who's done these samples? Because I tell you what, this is one of Angela's. Angela, that's just off the chart. These are fabulous, right? And then you've got a jar of your cookie mix in here. So this is your stall that you're selling things at. I mean, the ingredients are very, very inexpensive, but the end results look so phenomenally off the chart that you could literally be charging a fortune for them. This is, honestly, I think these are just gorgeous, Joe. It is one of my favourite releases for the whole year. I've been so excited about this launching.
It's amazing. It really, really is. And remember, Christmas calories do not count. From September, we're saying, maybe September. We need to give these away. I think we absolutely should. And the winner is going to be someone on Facebook. It's going to be Laurie Schultz. Laurie Schultz, congratulations. You have won this. We'll be sending that whole collection to you. You just need to email us prizes@crafterscompanion.com. That's prizes@crafterscompanion.com is where you need to send that into. Remember as well, make sure you get that booklet downloaded. You've got all the information in there for you. Loads of you chatting away still as well. Heidi saying, always looking for a prize chocolate chip recipe. You know what we haven't spoken about for a while? Oh, yeah. Do you know what, Sarah? Oh, I'm not allowed to open the doors. I'm not allowed to open the doors. Sarah's getting ready over. She is watching. I'm going to get told off, but do you know what? I'm feeling rogue. I'm going to do it. I know last time when I wasn't allowed to open something, I just didn't open it. What I'm going to say is, I don't want to spoil it for you. If you've ordered it, you don't want to know what's in here, look away now. It's like when you see the sports results on the news. Look away now. I'm going to go with the 21st. I've picked this one at random, and I'm going to have a look what's in here. Are you ready? Honestly, if you don't want to see, I'm doing it. I'm sorry, Sarah. Look away. Look away. Look away, look away, look away. Oh, it's a gorgeous Stampin' Die. Let me bring this out of here and show you. Oh, let me show you here what you've got. So, it is a gorgeous little floral stamp. It's a little birdhouse that you've got here, and then what you've got is the stamp that's then going to enable you to cut that out as well. And remember, you've got 24 days of this. Imagine every single day when you get up in the wake up to Christmas. I know like how excited I get about chocolate, so I can imagine how excited you guys get about new craft stuff is off the chart excitement. Imagine, you don't even need to purchase anything through December. You just wake up every day. Of course you're going to purchase stuff still, but you're going to wake up in December and your day is going to be started off with some new crafty goodies every single day. I mean, you're just going to be in the best mood every single day, all the way through December, because you're getting some new crafty goodies at the start of every day. Right, I'm in a lot of trouble. So I think we should just move on. Let's just move on to the next thing and hope no one notices.
I can't believe you did that, Joe. I told you not to. It's a good job in a good mood, because I love this next one that's coming up. Right. These are, right, I'm going to show you both of these. There's two sets. You've got the background rotation stamps. These are brand new. I know I saw Christine Mahoney commented a while ago saying, can someone tell me if these are new? I feel like I've already got them. You haven't, Christine. I can tell you now. That one there in the bottom left with the little Santa stockings and the way the design layers up is the cleverest thing you've ever seen. Okay, so this is your winter background, cozy Christmas, right? This is the one I'm going to demonstrate with, but you also have the winter time. I absolutely love that one there with the little coffee mugs in, the one with the snowflakes, create your own background. You know I love poinsettias. They're one of the most underrated things, but you will just love them and use them so much. I'm going to show you a load of the samples. I've got tons of samples here, so you're going to be on a while looking at my samples.
Brianna's already decided she needs these, so she doesn't want them, she needs them.
They are definitely a need. I mean, look at the backgrounds. Now, bear in mind, the cards that we do, we focused on just this image because it's us showing you what you can do with them. That's the one that I said was off the chart amazing. It's us showing you basically how to create your own background papers. Now, it's not just the fact that it's loads more inexpensive creating your own background papers than buying them, but it's the fact that we are crafters. This is what we want to do. We want to make our own background papers because they look incredible. How great would this be if you then coloured over top of it? What about, I mean, come on, who needs to buy background pads when you can make your own papers like these ones here? And those friends that you've got that you make cards for who aren't crafters are going to be so impressed with your backgrounds with this. It is so clever. For any of you who are watching tonight, we say tonight because it's tonight here in the UK. I know it's still the daytime in America and you're probably wondering what I'm going on about, right? For those of you that are watching now and you've never seen us use the background rotation stamps, you are about to have your socks well and truly knocked off, because this is one of the cleverest things like ever. I mean, just ever. And the backgrounds that you're going to make, I mean, how warm and fuzzy is that, Joe? Just absolutely love that. Oh, this one here, where you then add a little bit of extra depth. I'm going to try and do this with my next sample. I'm going to add this little bit of extra depth and dimension around the outside. They're just brilliant. Anyway, I've got more samples I can show you. I'll show you more after the demonstration. I'm going to walk you through the boards. Actually, I'm not. I'm going to start my demonstration, then we'll look at the boards afterwards, should we? Because I just want to get into this. Now,
Linda just said, Sarah, about opening the calendar. She said, don't worry, Joe, when you get old, you can't remember anyway. Really made me laugh.
I love that. Right, here we go. I've already stuck the first stamp. So can you see it's got like a little snowman in the corner? I've already stuck the first stamp onto the 8x8 platform. You don't have to have an 8x8 platform, but you'll see, because I'm just going to pop this down, stamp it, turn it round, stamp it, my life is going to be so much easier, okay? So remind me on, I've put Crafter's Companion in the bottom right hand for my first one. And what I'm going to do, controversially, I'm going to use some of the shades of grey. So look at this, I've got quick dry inks. Quick dry inks are going to make your life so much easier, okay? I've gone with the quick dry, a couple of the grey ones, so the pumice and the twilight grey, and then I'm bringing in some blue, so I've got the midnight and the parakeet. I don't do a lot with the monochromatics, Joe, and they look really fabulous when I do. Now, here's what you're going to do. You're going to start with your lightest shade and build up. So I'm going to go this order here like this, right? So I'm going to start with the lightest one, build up darker because we're just putting the inks over the top, right? So all of these here, what we're going to do, we're going to flip this over And I'm just going to bring this, now your quick dry inks have got this funny spongy foam top to them. If you've been waiting for us to have these back in stock, HSN have the quick dry inks on the show next week. So it has definitely been worth the wait to do this. So inking it up there, Joe, flip it over so that you've got Crafter's Companion in this bottom corner, and then do your stamp down. And just make sure that all of that transfers across. And what you can do is you can lift it up. Let's have a little look. I've missed a little bit of that Christmas tree there, so you can just pop it straight back down, and I can go and give it another whisk over that Christmas tree. Lovely. All right, so then I come in with the next colour. So now I'm coming for the twilight grey, and you can see how this is a darker shade of grey, and I'm going straight over the top and just making sure I've captured all of this. And then what you do, the first one was like this. So we turn it 90 degrees, this is why they're called background rotation stamps, and you come and do your stamp with your second image, right? So there's my second one in there. So now we've got 2 layers laid up, and you'll see quite cleverly, they won't go over top of each other, right? Then you come in with your third layer, and I'm going to do exactly the same again, Joe. So if you've got any comments, I think as long as people can see what I'm doing.
People love these. Lots of people asking about that stamping mat. I'll give you more info on that in a second. Donna saying they look fantastic. Hannah Law, I love the everyday rotating background stamps, so I know I'm going to love these. Donna saying I need to get them. A lot of people are excited that the quick dries are back in stock as well. Denise and Karen and Brianna all saying that. Also, fallen snowflakes. I'm in crafting heaven, says Mary. Suli saying yes, quick dry definitely works the best with these. Carlotta saying her list is getting ever longer as we go through this preview. And Susan saying how beautiful all of these layering back, all rotating backgrounds are. Carlos as well, the rotation stamps are so cool to work with. It is so fun just watching it come together as you go through the different stages as well. And Anita's saying, can I win these please? Also, can you throw in the stamping platform as well? That's quite a big ask there, but we will pick a winner at random after this demonstration, so who knows? Stay tuned for who that is.
Ooh, right, are you ready? What I'm going to do then, Joe, is I'm just going to get, she says optimistically, I'm going to get my ink applicator. Have I got an ink applicator? And I'm going to get I'm going to get the Harmony Water Reactive. So we've used the quick dry. I'm going to get the water reactives in the Parakeet Midnight, and just see if I can find a little sponge applicator, Joe.
Awesome.
So just talk amongst yourselves.
Connie, the Connie Fong. People are really, really excited about seeing that shortly. Now, I did say that the stamping platform would be up. It is. Here's the details for it. It's also in that 4 p.m. hour. It's the 8x8 stamping platform, so it's that nice big one, and it comes with a magnetic base, so it holds everything nice and sturdy for you as well. And it's really a must, isn't it, that platform to go along with these stamps, Sarah?
100%. Trust me, you will find it will make such a difference. I mean, you can use it without, but trust me, it makes such a difference. Now, look at this, Joe. I've just trimmed that down a tiny little bit, just used the guillotine, and now I'm just going to ink a little bit around that, and look at the extra depth and dimension that we get when we do that inking. And I'm using the same colours. So this is what you're going to do with using all of your kind of inks together. So this is using the quick dry, then in conjunction with that incredible water reactives. So you've got a mix of all of them. And can you see I'm just getting that lovely ombre around. So I use the Parakeet first, then I'm going to come and do the Midnight in here, and just deepen down a little around the edge with the Midnight. So I've just used a bit of Midnight, and you see how lovely, just building up the layers. It's nice because it's not very often we get a chance to go into this much detail with the stamped stuff, Joe. I haven't done many Stamping 101 shows. I know how Leanne generally gets those ones, and I think these look brilliant.
They're absolutely gorgeous. Everyone's loving them in the comments as well. Melissa, Vanessa, Hannah Law, all saying how awesome them is. Hannah Law as well loves that magnetic stamping platform. Says it is absolutely brilliant. You'll be able to get both of them. And I love that you can get all the ink pads as well. They're going to be in stock too, which is absolutely awesome.
Right. All I'm doing is a little bit of matting and layering of these on here. I'm just trying to create quite a simple card actually, Joe, just to add to the little stash on the background. I've done quite well today. We're only halfway into the show, and I've got quite a lot of lovely finished sample cards done. So this is, by the way, is that cardstock, you know, the 12 by 12 in the new colours. Trust
Isn't
me,
it gorgeous?
Joe, it's going to be a little bit life-changing for you once you've got that. And you've got all those shades of cardstock just ready at the hat, ready to go.
Do you want some more breaking news?
Come on then.
The rotation stamps are live right now over on the HSN website. So if you want to grab them right after the show, you can go grab them right away after this preview. They are there ready for you, which is awesome.
I feel like HSN have been uber organised this time. I've even got loads of the stuff up. Generally, they don't have the stuff up for our preview. We tell them we're doing the preview on this Friday afternoon. They don't have the stuff up ready. Some reason, September's our month. They absolutely have. Look at that one there. Loving that look there, Joe. And that's just what I'm going to go through. I've got loads more samples to show you with these, okay? So let's go through a few more of them.
Beautiful. They really, really are. I'm going to give these away in a moment as well, so make sure you stay tuned.
Right, you get ready. Go on. You can pick a winner, Joe.
Do you want to know who's a winner?
I want to know who's a winner. I want to know what everybody's saying with them all.
Right, Booper 92200. I'm not sure that's your actual name, but that's your YouTube name all the same. You are the winner. You have won these. You need to email us prizes@crafterscompanion.com and we will get these sent out to you, which is awesome. People saying they love them. Julia's talking about the base, how great that is. Sandy saying have the birthday rotation stamps. I love them. Jane saying you've got to have these. These are so pretty, Carrie says. Julie saying how much she loves the ones she already has and she uses them all the time. And also Jean saying she's so glad the quick dry inks are back in stock. I need to complete my collection. Wanda says, Sarah, oh my stars, I give up. I'm ordering all of the items from Crafters Companion that Sarah has on Tuesday. Just getting a lot. We still need to work on that by the event, don't we? Our whole collection.
We do. We've been you have been talking about this in the last thing. Someone wants to just press the button. They'll buy everything Crafters Companion that day. That would be epic.
Awesome.
That would be awesome. And I love how HSN have, like, once you've got the HSN credit card, you can do all the HSN extra flexes and everything. They do look after you guys in America, I must just say. So right, I'm going to get tidied up. I'm going to put my card on the back here, Joe, and I'm going to get tidied up, ready for the next demonstration, which is our slider cards coming up.
Awesome. So much excitement for those in the comments. Remember, all of this information that we're sharing with you throughout this 3-hour preview, it is in the booklet for you. Details on the booklet are there. If you're watching us on Facebook, details on the booklet are pinned to the comments. I believe they're also in the comments over on YouTube as well. And it really is your roadmap. It's going to let you know all of the show times. It's going to let you know what's coming up in what hour, so you can get planned out as well. Details of fantastic products like the advent calendar there that you've seen. It's all in there for you. You can take your time, make sure you bookmark it, go back to it, go through, have a look at more detail on all of those awesome products, so you know you're not going to miss a thing when it comes to all of those fabulous shows coming your way on Tuesday, which is awesome. Remember, midday, 4 p.m. and 9 p.m. They are your show times on this coming Tuesday. Congratulations. Donna saying, Joe and Sarah are so busy today. Sarah's busy. I'm just doing the gossiping, if I'm honest with you. Eleanor saying congratulations. Gwen saying how beautiful the cards are that have been made with this collection. Candy saying can't wait to see the sliders. You don't have to wait too long. The sliders are, there's been a lot of excitement actually across all the comments about the sliders and how great they are. Judy saying how she loves the Christmas set still. She says that the kitchen bundle is definitely her favourite so far. And also Sharon saying the snowflakes in the rotating stamps, a reminder of some of the Winter Wonderland papers. Absolutely. Shows you how all of your different products from Crafters Companion all play together really nicely as well. So you've got loads of different options when it comes to using them. Keep getting your comments in. Remember, we're going to give away every single product that Sarah demonstrates throughout the whole of this preview. So we're giving loads of products away. And remember, at the end, one lucky, very special person is going to win the first advent calendar. Oh, it's a good job. This isn't the one that I've signed, so I've already got one that I've signed ready to go, and then I've got this one as well. So don't worry, the first one is good to go. You won't get the one that I've opened, because let's face it, that just wouldn't be fair, would it? So no, I've got the other one ready to go for you. I'm going to sign it. I've signed it. Sarah's going to sign it for you as well. So it'll be winging its way to you. Now, slider cards. Sarah, this is something that I've not seen before.
Oh, apparently there's been a lot of excitement about this because we've never done any cards like this before. Now I've seen like tutorials on YouTube for these, and they are quite complicated to make if you don't know what you're doing, Joe. So what we've done is we've just really simplified it and done you a card kit which makes 24 cards. So have a little look at the card. This is the card it makes, right? But when you pull it, it opens up like this.
I love it.
How fabulous is that? And you've got the little message at the top, sending joyful wishes. You've got the little message at the bottom, and then you've got this lovely 3-dimensional piece on here. So it's going to go back flat. Let me show you another little one here, right? The gingerbread house. So again, when you pull it, it gives you this lovely 3-dimensional effect coming out, and you do all of the decoration. Every one of them, Joe, is fabulous. And I know they look really complicated. They are complicated unless someone like us has worked out how to do it for you, and then we basically make it nice and simple. Do you know, this would be a brilliant one to make with like the kids or the grandkids. I'm thinking my kids would love making these for everybody at Christmas time. I'll go, oh, pull that one off. So can you see every one of them you literally just pull and it goes perfect, right?
How awesome.
So, do you want to see how to do it, Joe?
Yes, please, because in my head I think it looks quite complicated.
Yes, you will do, right? This is the kit. It's massive. You get everything to make 24, including the envelopes, and you know how they've got the little bit of ribbon at the top? You even get the ribbon included to do the little bit of ribbon at the top. Now, let's have a look. I really fancy making that lovely purple one with the Christmas tree. So what you do is you go through till you get to the purple one, right? So then you need one sheet of the purple background, and you need one sheet of the little extra purple bit. So one of each in there, and they're all printed double-sided. Let me just tell you, any of you who buy card kits, our card kits, value for money wise, far outweigh what anybody else does. Something else that we do really, really well are instructions. So these are our it's actually the packaging for the slider kit. So you can see it shows you all the designs, shows you what it's going to look like, and then it gives you all of the instructions on how to make it. But once you've watched me do one, you're not going to need any instructions, right? So here we go. Let's get the key bits popped out. So you pop out the sending joyful wishes, right? This is going to pop out in the back there. Even the little tags die cut here like this. And can you see it's got the little folded score line? And this is gluing area 1. Then we're going to pop out this bit. Can we appreciate, Joe, that they're even all amazingly foiled as well? So you've got that phenomenal quality of the foiling that's going to be on here too. That's going to go in the middle, right? This folds up here, so that gives you the little pulley there, and then that one's got the little fold in here. Now, this is it. So can you see what's going to happen is this is going to close shut, and then when we pull this, it's going to pull this part here up. So what you're going to do is you're going to fold this gluing area 1 over. This gluing area 1 is going to adhere to this gluing area 1. Can you see? And tape pens are more than adequate, but put plenty on. So when I say put plenty on, put some on your glue area 1 there, and then also put plenty on your glue area 1 here, right? Now this is what you need to remember. Do it inside the card. It's probably a little bit easier for you to think of, right? So that's going to close over there. And can you see how this gluing area 1 needs to adhere this way to this gluing area 1 here? So I'm trying to do it nice and slowly so that you can see.
I'm following, Sarah. And if I'm following, I think that means most people are.
If you can do it, everybody else can do it, Joe. No offence, right?
Absolutely. I'm the yardstick for this sort of thing.
And then gluing area 2, you're going to go all the way around the outside with the tape. So both sides of your gluing area 2, all the way across the bottom and up the side. And then again, all of that closes over. And gluing area 2 sticks to gluing area 2. And can you see, you should still be able to pull all of this bit here. So pull it up. Once you know it's stuck in place, give that a really, really good stick down. So I'm going to pull that right to the top and make sure this is all stuck down really well all around the outside. Then you've got the extras. So can you see, we've got that lovely Christmas tree for this one. So you've got the extra large Christmas tree. You've got all these little baubles, and these are die cut and foiled. Loads of these pieces are foiled as well, and they all just pop out, and it's for you to put together however you want. I just think this is one of those projects whereby, you know we're in lockdown, and we can't get out and see everybody that we usually spend loads of time with. How wonderful that actually what you could do is you could both get one of these kits, and you could maybe have like a Zoom call together, and you could both make the kit, make a few of the cards together. Right? Because it's that simple to do, Joe, once you've got it. And quite often, it's nice because you'll have different crafty friends who are at different levels. You have some people who are quite advanced card makers and some who are just beginning. This card kit is brilliant for anybody at any level. I would consider myself to be quite advanced in the card making field. However, I love the simplicity of ones like that, especially if I'm doing this with like some of my friends who are much more beginner than what I am. We can do this together and kind of all work on it. So watch this. I'm going to use the glue gun, Joe, just for speed, right? So here we go. Let's get this glue gun in, and I'm just literally sticking down all of these pieces here.
Awesome. Loads of people absolutely loving these in the comments. What a lot of people are saying is that a lot of people already make sliders and they make them by hand and they're able to do it, Sarah, but they're still going to go for this because it makes it so much easier. There's going to be such a massive time saving for everyone, which is absolutely awesome. So yes, loads of love for these. Remember, we will give this collection away as well at the end of this demonstration, so make sure you keep commenting. I know you're sick of me telling you already, but if you've done it, you don't have to worry about it. Make sure you're getting that booklet downloaded, because the booklet, of course, is where you're going to find all of the information that you need about all of the fabulous products that are coming back up. Michelle is saying, everyone, I am amazed at the moment as well. People are posting your fudge recipe in the comments.
Oh, thank you guys. Keeping everybody right.
Julia Chiverton has just posted it in the comments, which is great. These are going to be great when you need a beautiful quick card. Kathy saying as well, making a card couldn't be any easier too. And my grandbabies and I have done Zoom crafting with Crafters Companions kit, and it's bonding time and so much fun, says Gina. How awesome is that as an idea?
Oh, I think that's a lovely idea. Oh, the grandkids as well. I'm quite impressed with all of that, I must say. Right, here we go. I am literally going, Joe, I just kind of think of two things at once.
Awesome.
I was like, please have my back again there, Joe.
We've had so many hours of Crafters TV today. My iPad's going flat. I'm finding a charger to plug it in. So you're doing loads of hours of output when your iPad needs recharging.
Still got an hour left, Joe.
I know. Don't worry. I'm in. Debbie Fisher has come to the rescue and got me a portable battery pack, so we're good to go. So Linny is asking, do these come with envelopes or do we need to make the envelopes?
Nope, we've even put the envelopes in for you guys. Honestly, folks, we have thought of everything for you.
Awesome. So it's all there included for you, which is absolutely brilliant. So many people so excited to get their hands on these and win them, which is awesome. So if I know you're doing these, you're using a tape pen here. Is that for speed, Sarah, or would you use a tape pen at home?
The glue gun, yes.
Are you using a glue gun? Sorry.
I'm using the glue gun literally just for speed.
Awesome.
Just for speed on the show, just to kind of get them all going a little bit faster as it was. And because if I was doing this at home, I would use my 3D glue gel.
Awesome. I need to let you know as well, the slider kit is available right now over on HSN. So when the show's done, get yourself over there and you can get some shopping done, which is awesome. Should we give this kit away?
Go on, you give it away.
Shall I? All right, I'm going to give it away to a Facebook viewer. That Facebook viewer is Cynthia Crawford. Cynthia Crawford, you need to email us, prizes@crafterscompanion.com, and we will get this sent out to you, which is absolutely awesome. I'd love it though as well if you sent us a picture of some of the things that you make with it as well, the creations that you are going to come up with, which is awesome. Carrie saying, I love all the card making kits. You have everything together, you can get to work. They're also great whilst travelling or watching TV. What an awesome way of using these kits. I love the colours in the collection, says Deborah as well. So pretty and so easy, says Carrie. Another Carrie as well says how great they are. Michelle's saying she's had a long day of Crafters TV too, and she's just put her iPad on charge as well, so she knows she's doing a lot of craft. You know it's been a good day when you need to get that iPad back on charge, Michelle. And Patty also says, so great to have kits that have got everything you need. A lot of people talking about giving these as gifts as well to crafty friends, Sarah.
Brilliant idea. Hey, do you know what would be even better? Give it as a gift to a non-crafty friend.
Oh, awesome
Somebody who does it
idea.
because it's got all the instructions in. All they need is a tape pen. All they need is a little bit of glue and they'll be able to make the whole thing. How easy was that? Do you want me to show you all the different designs again?
Oh, yes, please.
So there's the purple one, that's the Christmas tree, okay? Then we've got, oh, this one's lovely. This very, very traditional. Very, very traditional, this one here, okay? Then we've got, we've got the one, we are loving the stags this year. We're loving the stags this year. Which other one have we got? Oh, the house, the little Christmas house, the little gingerbread house. Very, very Christmassy. And then the last one on here, let's have a little look. Have I done this one here? I've got a couple of each one here, because bear in mind the kit is 6 designs. It makes 24 cards. Are you stuck down? Do you know what? Oh, are you a little bit stuck? No, we've got it. We've got it there. There we go. Sometimes if you stick them, this is why, you know, when I was sticking together, I was taking my time with them. Make sure they're really, excuse me, really, really well stuck together before you get that mechanism going. But it's very simple, isn't it? Love these type of slider cards, and love the fact that everything's foiled, everything's printed on both sides, everything's die cut, everything's thought through, everything's planned, even got the envelopes and also the little ribbons. We've done the lot for you. So there you go. So that is your slider kit. Definitely a must see, and that is coming up, that is launching only once in the 4 o'clock show.
It is indeed, and it's live right now over on the HSN website, so you can get your order placed and get your hands on it, which is absolutely awesome. Right, loads still to come for you. You've still got, what, an hour of this preview ahead of you. Got some great new configurations on our classic markers as well, where they're coming alongside a metallic pen, and they're coming alongside as well 2 brand new stamp sets for you too. So this is traditional Christmas, that's your first option. There's some more options for you. So you've then got vintage Christmas, which is this one here with the beautiful Santa and the candles. You've then got the next one, which is your contemporary Christmas. Really lovely. Love those icy blue and pink tones in there. And then finally, you've got stylish Christmas as well, which is really, really gorgeous. If you want to go for them all, there is a mega bundle. Of course there is. And I know that is what you super fans are going to be going for. You can get all of them. Let me just show you them in a little bit more detail, because they are, as I said, a brand new configuration. So what you get is, you get 6 of our amazing markers. So in this one just here, you're going to get cherry red, cardinal, bamboo, forest green, old lavender, and the antique plum, and then the 2 new stamp sets as well. So these stamp sets in this one are Christmas Robin and also Season's Greetings in that one just there. The next one set we've got for you is the Contemporary Christmas. Now the Contemporary Christmas has got 6 brand new 6 colours in here. Now they're configured to do projects rather than being in colour families, which is what makes them a bit different. You've got frost pink, fuchsia, mint blue, blue turquoise, ice green, and the teal. And remember, every single box got a metallic marker in there as well. This one, you're going to get the silver ingot in this one. These stamps are just gorgeous too. So within this one, you are getting the Happy Winter, and you're also going to get Deck the Halls in there. Really gorgeous. I know you guys do too. I adore the penguin that's coming in there. The next one we've got for you is this one just here. Now this is your vintage Christmas, and in the vintage Christmas you've got cream, linen, mimosa, gold, natural brown, and the bark, and that's coming along with the gold nugget metallic marker in there for you. You're also going to get the Christmas blessings in there, and you're also going to get ho ho ho. So that is your other option there, unless of course, which I know most of you are going for the whole collection. You've then got as well the final one, which is your stylish Christmas. Stylish Christmas, that's hard to say that, isn't it? Stylish Christmas, there we are. In here you've got tea rose, coral, sky blue, cerulean, purple violet, and pink violet as well. And you've got some delicious stamps in these ones. You've got there the wonderful gingerbread house, also with a gorgeous hot chocolate in there, and you're going to receive the snowman too as well. And if you want to see these are going to be up in the 9 p.m. hour, so you'll be able to grab those then, which is absolutely awesome. And remember, those are new configurations alongside the metallic markers, and you've also got the stamps in there as well. Sarah's actually got some of the finished product with these, and they're beautiful, aren't they, Sarah?
They're gorgeous. Come on, what I've got is, I haven't got any with this, no, sorry. I'm ready to go on Connie Fong. I'm up there on the next one.
Oh, you're getting ahead of yourself.
realised what
Right,
you've
come
asked
back to
me.
me. Well, pretend that bit didn't happen. We'll cut it out later. Loads of you excited about these. Donna, Valerie, Sharon, Elsie, Daniel, you're all absolutely loving all of these. But there are also some more stamps on the show as well that you might love to colour too. Isn't that right, Sarah?
That's right, John. I have those stamps right here with me. Right, these are from the amazing designer Connie Fong. Now, let me tell you, this is the main collection that the buyers selected to go onto the show. However, Connie also drew these extra 3, which we just thought were too gorgeous, and we said they still have to go on the website even if you don't have them on air. So I'll warn you now, if you want these, get on the website for those 3. Make a note of that extra item number for those 3, but you also need the ones for the main 6. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you them all in a lot of detail, then I'm going to go into my own colouring corner and do a bit of colouring with them so you can watch. But what I will say is, so Connie Fong is a world-renowned artist in the world of craft stamping. So she's been designing stamps for years that people buy and do all of this colouring with, okay? So what we've done is we've just teamed up with her and she's drawn these specifically for us because they're brilliant to colour with all of our alcohol markers. So whether you have the classiques like Joe's just been showing you, whether you have our tri-blend markers, you went for the new tri-blend brush, whatever it is, these are perfect to do that colouring with. Now, we've coloured up one of each of the sets for you. So this is the set that you get. You get that gorgeous little guy, little Benny, and then you get the little dog, the little cat that goes with him, everything like this. But then this is how fabulous he looks when he's coloured. So can you see the whole idea is these sort of artists give you the large open spaces for you doing all of the 3D work with. They give you areas where you can do the 3-dimensional colouring because they are designed to work with your alcohol pens for that colouring. So you've got Benny's Christmas. You've got Sally's little Christmas friends on here. So you see, this to me looks nothing. It's when you see it coloured up. It's when you see, and you just look at it and think, oh my word, I'm desperate to colour in all of the little bends and the folds in a skirt, in a dress, a coat, whatever it is there. She's just wonderful to colour with, okay? So that's Sally's Christmas friends. Holly's poinsettia, you know I love a good poinsettia. Again, it's the little expressions on their faces. Their faces themselves are gorgeous to colour, Joe, as well. The hairs are lovely to colour, but even the boots, everything she's done, Connie this is, she's really thought through how are you going to be colouring this. I love this one. Joe, I love all of them. I do a lot of colouring, as you know. These are the sort of designs that I love to just sit, you know, on the couch on an evening. I get the lap tray out. I get my tri-blends now so that I don't have to have as many pens out handy. Can we just do a little Sarah zoom on that skirt?
Asuli's asking, she wants to know if we're going to do everyday ones as well because she loves these and decided she gets them and she already wants more, Sarah.
Yeah, Connie is, we're big style work with Connie. We love Connie's artwork. That's the one that I'm going to colour you in, the Santa's Little Helper. Do you know what I'm going to do as well? I'm going to reach over and I'm going to get the extra set that is, these are the extra ones that are only available on the website. So these aren't going to be on the show. Come on, guys, you need this one. You need this one. She is fabulous for doing the twin colour on there. And the hair, her hair is just amazing to colour. You can do the depth on her skirt. That's Snowflake Wishes. Molly's little winter friends with the little snowmen. Aren't they cute? Yeah, she's definitely not another one of me. Oh, in fact, all of these. And then the little snowman and birdie friends as well in there. All gorgeous to colour with. I'm going to get stamped up though, Santa's Little Helper, right? So what I've got is, and I'll show you some cards a little bit later, but I'm going to start my colouring first, okay? So I've just got that 8x8 stamping platform back out because I'm so excited we've got it back in stock on the HSN website for this show. But I'm going to pop this down. I'm going to get the magnets on here to get us started, Joe. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the stamp out and show you how we do all of that stamping on there. And can I just say, these are all photopolymer stamps. So these are all made here in the UK, really incredible quality stamps that you're going to be able to stamp with. So if you've wondered, you know, you're looking, these aren't the sort of stamps that we would make in acrylic, because trust me, these are the sort of stamps that you are absolutely going to want to do all of your detailed colouring with, so you need the detail in that stamp. So let's have a look. I've got my alcohol proof die. Do it in any colour you want as long as you use your alcohol proof one. Get it inked up, get that stamped down, and then I'll start on my colouring, Joe.
Awesome. Loads of love for these in the comments. Carol says they are just darling, these. Julia saying as well, the Connie Fong stamps will be mine. They will be yours on Tuesday, maybe even before then, Julia. Michelle saying, I thought these stamps were adorable. Gosh, I love these. Connie Fong stamps, says Jill. Juanita saying as well, the Connie Fong stamps are unique. I just love them. Beverly as well saying these are an absolute must-have. Elisa was saying all of these stamps are adorable. I know I'll be colouring these with my niece. Ray says, I really, when are we going to invent an I want it all button? It needs to happen, is what Ray says. There's been quite a lot of suggestion on that one. Santa's little helper is too cute, says Deborah. I have grandsons, so he'd be perfect. I think that's this one right here that Sarah is colouring at the moment.
Oh, yeah. I think, honestly, any grandsons, I think this one would be perfect for. I think I could colour this as my little Charlie. This does remind me of our little Charlie, this one. Although really, I'm not sure he'd be helping anybody. Our Oliver would fit more the bill of Santa's little helper. But yeah, he looks cheeky like our Charlie, doesn't he?
Charlie is super, super cheeky. In an adorable way, of course, as well. Marion saying that she loves Connie Fong. Monica saying, these are adorable. I want these. I must have them. Joyce making a great point as well. Says, I love that there is such a variety of subjects in this stamp collection. All festive themed, but you're right. Good variety there. Karen saying as well, lots of questions about the classics. Some people that own all of the sets saying, are they new colours in the classics? The classics are new configurations alongside the metallic markers. So if you want to, what I would say is pop over to the website. You'll be able to see if you already have the colours or not. All the colours are listed under there. New configurations alongside the metallic markers is what we've got. Whereas what would normally happen is they would be configured by colour family. They're now being configured in a project. So it's all there worked out for you to get going, which is awesome. Peggy saying definitely a must-have. Diane saying these are so cute. Tony saying, yeah, I'll use that need it all button if you make one, please, Sarah. And Michelle saying, hard to pick a favourite, but I love the fairies. I do love a fairy myself, Michelle. Diane saying would love these. And also just lots of love for them generally. What I love about these, Sarah, they're kind of familiar, but they're also very unique as well. I think you'd pick this artwork out of a lineup immediately and recognise it as Connie's, which is awesome, but it's still familiar, which is great.
Well, go on Google, after this show, go on Google her and have a look, and you'll realise how she is such an acclaimed and accredited artist in the field of stamping. So, you know, we're in the lucky situation, Joe, where we pretty much have our choice of working with whoever we want to work with. And what I love about this is we're able to go and pick the sort of artists who absolutely we know will work perfectly well with the look that we're after, right? So when I say the look that we're after, I mean, you know, ones that are perfect to do that colouring with. That is the look we don't just want ones that are pretty designs. They have to be pretty and really great to colour with. That's what we're all about, Joe. There we go.
Oh, sorry, you caught me.
Were you getting a mouthful of tea, Joe?
When it was the last bit of the tea, so I thought, I know what I'll do. I'll just neck the lot of it, and I had a complete mouthful.
You should know better than to do that when I'm in a colouring coma, because I can't look up and have you back and check you're not having a mouthful of tea.
It's like, it was a delicious cup of tea. It was worth it, even if I was rumbled. Kim saying, nice to see boys in stamps too, which is a really, really great point. Diane saying she's such an awesome artist. She's already familiar with her work. Kate saying there's just so much she wants in the show. Remember, guys, as well, make sure you've got that booklet downloaded, because in there you've got everything, so you can really go through, take your time out, work out what you're going to get, and also when that is going to be. These gorgeous Connie Fong Snow Friend stamps, they're going to be in the 4 p.m. hour for you. So that is when you're going to be able to catch these and see the presentation of those, which is wonderful. Is the item number, is that for the whole set of these, is what Ange is asking.
It's for the 6th.
It's for the 6th.
Right. What
Awesome.
I'll do is I'll get you the details out there, Joe, so that you can show everybody about the. In fact, you can show them all as long as you keep coming back to me colouring
Awesome.
and seeing what I'm doing. You can maybe show everybody the ones that come in the set and the ones that are the
Gorgeous.
extras.
So there's a main collection for you, which is a 6 sort of core ones, if you will. That is those there. That is the number there on your screen to get those, 726753. And then what you've got is a smaller collection, which Sarah knows that you guys really want need. I know you super fans will be getting these. These are 726754. If you download the booklet, I know scratch record moment, it's all in there for you, so you'll be able to see absolutely everything in there. You'll be able to see when it's on, what all the item numbers are, and also you've got some really lovely inspiration as well as some of the things that you're going to be creating with them too. If you're watching on Facebook, it is pinned in the comments. It's in the comments on YouTube. It's also right there right now on your screen as well. It is in the group as well, fans of Crafts Companion on HSN. So you can, wherever you are, you should be able to download that and see where everything is. Also, I'm thinking you're using tri-blends to colour these, Sarah.
Yes.
If I've got illustrators, tri-blend brush, classics, are they all going to work with these stamps?
They are indeed. The one thing I would say though is they are designed to work with your alcohol pens. So
Awesome.
whichever pens it is you want to work with, make sure the alcohol ones, they're going to give you the best finish on these, Joe.
Awesome, always good to know. So I can't wait to see what you do with these and also how you use them. I think they're a great size. Yeah, they'll work on cards. They'll be great with tags, scrapbook pages. There's so many different things, and because the stamps as well, it means you can do all those other techniques. Yeah, they're great to colour, but there's many other things you do, like your heat embossing with them as well, which is awesome. Blanca saying they're not yet on HSN. I've been checking. That's a good point, isn't it, Sarah? If anything's not on HSN at the moment, don't panic. It doesn't mean it's sold out. It just means that the stock hasn't gone live yet, and they will always make sure that it's there before the show for you. So check back. You always say that Monday night's quite a good time to check, don't you, Sarah?
I find by Monday night everything should be live on the website. Definitely, yes.
Awesome. So that is always a great time to check. So if it's not there live right now, get your orders placed for what is there, and then get yourself over to their website on the Monday night. Remember as well, there's a big reveal coming up at the end of the show. If you've got the booklet downloaded, you'll know what that big reveal is. And oh my word, is it gorgeous? It's just here, just off screen. I'd love to just get the camera and but I'm not allowed. You'll have to wait to the end of the show. It's very colourful, it's gorgeous, and I know you're absolutely going to love it. A lot of you, of course, have got the booklet downloaded already ahead of us as well. Kendall saying how cute the extra 3 stamps are in this collection, Sarah. Absolutely, you need to make sure that you get all of them. And Suli saying she can't wait to colour these. She's also very excited about the prospect of everyday Connie Fong stamps as well. So much love for them. Normally Sarah just do like a little bit of colouring in on this shirt, and then she'd switch it out for one that she coloured in earlier. Oh no, I can tell Sarah's having the most lovely of times because she's coloured in the whole thing. What's going on here?
Oh, I'm just loving it, Joe. I'm just loving it, and I'm thinking, I know I'm supposed to be at work in inverted commas, right, and doing worky stuff. However, I could literally sit all night and colour the Connie Fongs. I've done quite a few Connie Fong colouring in the run up to this show, and I just love it. I tell you what I can do though, Joe. I can, right? I've got the one, let me just show you. I've got this one here, right, where I have coloured all of it. So all you've missed, I haven't got to do the little bag. That's the only other big thing that I love to colour. The rest are just nice little bits. What I'm going to do though, is I'm going to come with this nice light blue. Now I like to do this with either the light blue or the light grey. I think I might do the light grey actually. Take the lightest one, and then just go all the way around the outside. So what I'm doing is just going to go around the outside, Joe, and give it a nice little bit of like a little bit of a shadow going around there as well, right? There we go. So just straight around the outside there, and it'll just give it a bit of grounding, and then I will put it together and finish the card off.
Awesome, lots of love for these as well. Elizabeth saying they're so sweet. Connie Fong is beautiful artwork. The artwork is fabulous, says June. Diane saying as well, love their expression and the eyes. Mary says I really didn't do colouring until I started watching Crafted TV. Sarah and the team have taught me so much. Evelyn's asking how tall the stamps are, which is a good point, Sarah. I'm not so sure. What sort of rough measurement are they?
He is about 4.5 inches, this guy.
Awesome. Rhonda saying she's definitely going to need both sets. No questions asked whatsoever there. Elisa saying between Annabelle and Connie, I'm just going to be happily colouring for the whole of Christmas. I think that's a fabulous plan. I will be breaking the bank for all of these favourites, says Angie. She's going to be getting the lot. Just buying the entire show. Should we give these away, Sarah?
Yeah, go on. You give them away while I finish the card off.
And the winner has been picked at random, and it's one of our regulars, Michelle Parsons on YouTube. You are the winner of these. So what you need to do is drop us an email, prizes@craftscompanion.com. I know you guys know the drill now already, and what we'll do is we'll get these winging their way out to you, which is awesome. Carrie also saying now as well, she'll be getting all 9 of them. The consensus seems to be in the comments, Sarah, that people need all of them. There's no choosing, just going to get all 9 of them.
I would absolutely concur with that sentiment. It's an absolute. These are a need, not a want, is my opinion on these ones, Joe.
Absolutely. Carla says, oh, Joe, I didn't think about using them as tags. What a great idea. Astrid says, you're such a tease, Joe. I am a tease. I'm not sad about it. I'll level with you. But don't forget, I don't need to be a tease. If you download the booklet, you'll know exactly what's coming up at the end of the show.
Talking about teasers, I've been looking at some of the comments on YouTube, and I see some of our YouTubers teasing everybody with the emojis. I've been having a bit of a chuckle about them.
There's a lot of emojis flying around, apparently.
Is that right?
I'm not saying any more.
Yeah, well, that's all right, because you haven't given too much of the game away there. So, right, here we go. So, if I get this one here down, that is just perfectly in place on there. And then I'm going to do, so if he's going on there, I'll do a little bit of flat, and then I'm going to do a little bit of this down here. There we go, and I will stick all of this one together. So literally just finishing this up.
Shari says definitely need both sets. Wanda says she needs an early Christmas present. We need to pick her as a winner. Debbie saying she loves all your inspiration. It gets me wanting to craft all the time. And you know what, Debbie? That's what we're here for. That's the main reason we're here, is to inspire you to get the most out of your crafty hobby, to get the most out of everything that it is that you do and create. Sarah, that is beautiful. I love the paper cardstock there with that as well.
Well, that is that cardstock selection that we've got on that goes with your, what's the word I want to say, Joe? The Sugar and Spice collection.
Awesome. Santa's Kitchen.
Santa's Kitchen. Right, I'm going to put this card on the back here with all of my other cards that I've made, and then I'm going to try and show you as many samples as possible. How gorgeous is she? How fabulous is she? In fact, I'm going to say that about all of them. So I just want you to have a good look at all of them as I go through them there, Joe. They're beautiful.
Really lovely. Lots of you saying, I love that guy, the lad in the hat there, looks absolutely beautiful. And also, Astrid says, behave yourself, Joe. So I'm not giving anything more away. Really cute cards as well. Nikki's saying I can't wait to get those. Definitely need, absolutely, all of them. Oh, I've just been handed something. Maybe it might be a little sneaky peek as to what's happening in the...
Sure.
Should I show you down here? I'll show you down here. Oh, I can't show you any more than that. Lots of you know what is happening. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Magic Hands has whisked it away and said, that is enough, Joe, already. Sarah, you know that the design team have loved these when you see this many, especially coloured samples, because the coloured-in samples take a bit longer to make, don't they? But there's still so many of them.
And I haven't even got all of them here, actually, Joe. I'm just giving you, I guess, just enough to kind of whet your appetite, as it was.
Absolutely, and they are all gorgeous. Play around with those colorways as well. That's the joy of coloring, is that you can get something different. I'd love to see some of you maybe heat embossing some of the details, doing things like your resist techniques. They're just absolutely gorgeous. I feel like they're going to be that go-to Christmas stamp set, you know, Sarah. Like, you're going to be the one that you love coloring so much, you just keep coming back to it time and time and time again.
It is indeed.
So awesome. We ran out of time on those about 15 minutes ago, by the way. We've finally managed to drag Sarah away from them. They're so super gorgeous. A lot of you are talking about, a lot of correct guesses about what's coming up at the end of the show. Ruth says when she colours like Sarah, she will have arrived. What I'd say is, Ruth, get yourself over to our Colour Me Happy shows on Crafters TV. You know, we're with you twice a day, every single day on Crafters TV to inspire you. On the East Coast at 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. On the West Coast at 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. Remember, you can watch back our shows anytime you like as well. I've got a fabulous weekend of shows coming up with the amazing Debbie Fisher. We're with you all weekend. It's going to be incredible. There will be spilling tea, as the kids say, which means having a gossip. So make sure you join us for that. Loads of you still chatting away. Loads of you, remember, going to be in with a chance of winning everything we've shown you. We've got a couple more bits coming up for you, but they are really big things. I need to confess that there was a table almost got dropped and stuff. It was like so close. Honestly, my heart leapt out of my mouth. What happened there?
I just felt it going. I was like, no. Sorry, just talk amongst yourselves. I'll set all this back up.
Sarah just absolutely pounced on it to stop it all falling over. It's the most hilarious thing. Anyway, let's show you what's coming up. Here's a picture of what you're going to get. It's the 3D shaped dies that we're talking about. That one there is the mirror that you've got just there, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'm not sure how to say this next word. Is it the
armoire?
Armoire. I was going to go with
French word for wardrobe.
Armoire.
It's a wardrobe die.
Step into my armoire. So you've got that one just there. Sounds very fancy, doesn't it? And then you've got the 3D shaped dies here as well. I mean, they're absolutely gorgeous. You've also got the happy. I've got loads of options in here for you, which is awesome. Loads for you. Remember, it's all in the booklet as well. If you want to get it downloaded in there, that's going to show you absolutely everything. I want everything. Does that make me an addict, says Peggy. I think it probably does, but you're in good company. You're in a whole, it's a Crafters Companion Anonymous, basically, is what we're running here. Gina says it's 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. in Hawaii with Crafters TV. Gina, do you watch along live? I'd love to know if you're ever with us at 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. Julia saying as well, I don't know what else I'll buy. Maybe I'll just buy everything. Don't forget as well, and it's live right now over on the website. We're going to give away one of these. I was going to open another window from there. I was going to open another window, but I kid you not, it's been like a window opening backlash. I'm not able to open another window. It was resounding, a resounding, Joe, do not open any more windows. So I'm not going to, but the advent calendar is going to be coming up for you in the midday hour. We're going to give one away as well at the end of the show. Myself and Sarah are going to sign one. It's the first one, not the one I've opened. Don't you worry about that. You'll get a brand new one, but we're going to give one away. So make sure you keep commenting, and we're going to pick a comment at random at the end of the show to give away the advent calendar, which is awesome. It's coming up in the midday hour, but remember, it is live right now on the website. So if you want to get your hands on yours, I hope we've got enough of these, Sarah, because I know they're going to be exceptionally popular. It's like the one Christmas thing that everyone is hoping to get this year. So it will be coming up for you, which is absolutely awesome.
I can tell you a story about that, Joe, actually.
Go on.
So every year we launch them, and every year we launch them in the September show, which is not a full craft event, which means not all of the crafters watch it, just the hardcore ones, which probably most of you guys, right? So every year we launch it on the September show, and then it is planned to be on the October show as well. It has not yet made an October. Every year we've done the advent calendar. Everything they buy for September and October sells out in September. So the next year they buy even more, they being the HSN buys, they buy even more so that it can be on in September and October and just completely runs out. So this year they've bought even more to last September and October, and chances are, well, let's just see what happens next week when we get to the show. Now, these brand new launch, as Joe said, you've got the mirror and the armoire. Now, let me show you a lot to kind of walk you through and explain, okay? These are the two different looks of the mirror and the armoire, right? And they are 3D box cards. This is the first time you're seeing them, by the way. It is a world exclusive launch next week, okay? So they fold flat to go in your envelope. How clever is that? And then stand up and make this dimensional card. Same with this one here. It's going to go flat to go in your envelope, and then it's going to stand up to make the 3-dimensional card, okay? Now, here we go, right? What we're going to do is you get the main kit, right? So for example, let's start with the mirror. Yes, I'm trying to decide where to start. Oh, I can't decide where to start. Right, let's start with the mirror, okay? So in the mirror, let me show you what you get. You get the die set, which is the mirror. So it's this mirror here, and then you also get this special side. So that's your side element, right? So let me just show you it. That is the side part that goes here. And then you also get some detail. So you get all of that in that first box. You also get full instructions that walk you through how all of this goes together. So if you're thinking, I don't know how on earth this works, this shows you all of that, okay? So that is that. Then what you get is, and this one hasn't been opened, but I'm going to open it because I feel like you need to see it, okay? So this also comes with the instructions on how it all works, right? But it gives you, it's basically the add-on. So can you see all these dies that you get as an extra? This is the set that says birthday wishes, or you can have just for you. And you can have the lovely detail cut in here, Joe, as well. And you can have the set with the birthday candles. So for example, this one that I was showing you here used this extra set with the birthday cake. And can you see how you've got different layers do different things? Yes, so you've got different cut-ins onto different layers, Joe. That is all done from this extra set of dies. Now, if you love this, by the way, I feel like I need to tell you, these all come with this paper pad. Now, this paper pad, I'm going to show you when we get to the demonstration. Can you see, has all of the pieces ready for you to die cut over the top of. Now, you can do your own plain pieces if you want, but these are to give you a kind of starting point of knowing where everything can go. So it'll give you all the different coloured ones, and you need 2 sheets for each one to make a 4-layer armoire or a 4-layer mirror, but then you've got all the extra accessory pieces to go with it. If you absolutely love that, then what you want to go for as well are the extra 2 sets of insert dies. So you've got just a note and thank you, and these extra 2 sets of insert dies give you the extra panels that go inside. And can you see what they do, Joe? It shows you on the back here. I haven't got any boards, but I'll have some by the time we go on to HSN next week, and I'll show you them, okay? Where this sits inside and cuts out the detail to say just a note, or cuts out the detail of the little house or of that lovely sunburst in the background. Same with this one here. You can either add in the thank you detail, or you can add in the flowers around the bottom, or you can add in all of this cut out. So that one there is your mirror. And if I show you, it's exactly the same with the armoire, which is basically the French fancy word for wardrobe. So there is all of your armoire in the book as well, just to give you the kind of feeling of the different colours and styles that you're going to be working with. And then you also get the main armoire die, and then the extra cutting die to do the thinking of you and all the extra pieces. And then we have the extra 2 sets, which I've got here, which are you'll probably see them a little bit better from the background. The set with the lovely little deers on there and the flowers, or the set that has the little lovebirds on there too as well. So loads of extra pieces that go with it. So if I put this one to one side, oh, by the way, we've done a card pack to go with this as well. So if you want to get the extra card pack, it's all exactly the same colours as to what we've got in those background sheets, so that you can make more of these once you've run out of the books, okay? Because it will, to die set, it'll just go on and on and on and give you a lot more. So here we go. Let's get that book out, and let's start with one of the pinky shade ones, right? Are you following this, Joe? Because this is a brand new concept.
Everyone else is following it as well. Katie says these are flipping awesome.
They are flipping awesome.
Gina says, OMG, the grandbabies would love these with me via Zoom. I'm going to have to get these and send them out to them.
Yes.
What a fabulous idea.
Right, let me just show you. These then come, so can you see, you take this die, this gives you the outer cut, right? So if you lie this over the top, can you see how it cuts everything out? And you can either cut that, or if you want, you can cut the detail into the middle here. So that would give you all of the middle cut. So if you lie that through and do that as a cutout, Joe, that's what's going to come out. You get the extra piece left inside that you're going to use, but that, if you send it through your machine, that's what's going to come out. Same if you cut this one out here, and we just lie over the outer die. Sorry, not the inner one there. You just lie over that outer die. That is going to give you this lovely die outer cut with all the panels, right? You're then going to use, so on the back, you've got this part here. Surprise, surprise, that goes over these two bits, and you're going to get two side bits here as well. So I've got my side bits, and this puts all of your little die cuts in there as well. So it puts all the lines in to cut with it. What else have we done? And then on the second sheet, you've got exactly the same. So you're just going to cut out the outer piece, and then you can also use your frame die, which is on the back of here, to cut out the inner piece as well. So I've done all of the cutting out, Joe, and I'm just going to show you how the whole card can go together, and you can make it up really three-dimensional.
Awesome. A lot of you excited about these. A lot of you loving the floral elements as well. What a fabulous concept, says Tammy. Marlene saying, wow, these are breathtaking. Vicky saying as well, another set to have. Loads of you loving them. Cynthia saying the concept's awesome. Catherine saying, there's so much she needs and she wants these as well. She says she might get in touch with her ex to see if he'll come back and buy it all for her. And then she's like, nah, actually, I don't need it that bad. She'll get it herself. I love that you're getting in touch with ex-lovers. You need to get so much craft stuff. Julie is saying as well, another wonderful set. Nikki saying how amazing the bundles are. Sorry, you did it again, says Chris. I don't think I needed anything, and now I need it all. Lots of you telling me that you're going to be buying absolutely all of the new items as well. I may have to get both sets, says Nikki. I don't think you're alone there. 3D shaped dies are my absolute favourite, says La Quieta. And Linda saying both sets are so great. I think people are going to really struggle when it comes to choosing one. Absolutely, I think you're going to need to get both of them as well. And also, I love the fact that you can tell someone that you're sending them an what was it? An armoire. An armoire.
Did you not study French at school, Joe?
No, I can barely do English, Sarah, let alone French. It's like you're saying something to someone and they're very posh and they're going, oh, me, moi. That's the way I'm going to now remember it. It's the only way I can remember it.
Okay, you just remember it like that, Joe. You just be in your own little world like that.
I usually am. I'm quite happy over here in my own little world, in my little box up here. Astrid saying, I love the singing wardrobe from Beauty and the Beast, and that is what this is reminding me of. Really, really great point. And of course, you could, add a little bit extra to them and personalise them a little bit more if you want to. Love the mirror set, says Linda, and Nikki saying the sets are just too fabulous. Remember, all the details. So, yes, make sure you get the booklet downloaded, because it's got absolutely everything in there that you're going to need. It's got all the show times in there as well. Lets you know what's on what show when. It also tells you lots of information about the extra bits that you might not even see or be aware of that they're on HSN. You might not see them on air, but there's lots of stuff being added to the website. So if you want to make sure you're seeing all of those items, it's really important that you get the booklet downloaded so you know where everything is. Remember, a lot of the deals are live now over on the HSN website. Stuff that isn't live now, as Sarah always says, maybe Monday evening would be a good time to go back and check, because that is when pretty much everything's going to be live for you. Get those orders in on Monday night. Make sure you're not missing out on anything, because I know how much you guys have loved everything you've seen in the preview. Tony saying yes, very Beauty and the Beast. Debbie saying, you're just so darn cute, Joe. I love your personality, and you're not bad to look at either. I'll come again. All of the flattery. This doesn't have any bias in who I pick in the comments. I wish it did, because I would totally milk all the good comments. Don't you worry about that. Oh, I'm blushing.
What you like, what Joe. Right, so from here, because I'm very conscious I'm running out of time, I wanted to show you how to make the 3-dimension of the armoire, right? And it's exactly the same whether you do the armoire or the mirror, but I wanted you to see how all those pieces slot in. So you've watched me do that literally from scratch, okay? But I love just all the detail of this cut in. Now, if you're using this with all your own papers as well, look at these. This is where they get really clever. Because, like, can you see this one here? here. These are now working like our cut-in dies. So what you get is you get the birthday wishes connected in, so that can you see is connected in onto the front. That birthday wishes is connected onto there. And then on the next layer one down, the actual birthday cake is connected into there, Joe. And then at the one at the back, you've got the actual, all of this, keep saying the background piece is in the background piece there. So it's very, very, very clever. So whether you want to do them, this one here is done with all of our own papers. Let you have a little look from the front. That's done with all of your own papers there and done the cut in. Or whether you want to do them using the papers from the paper pads, it's a really lovely, clever concept, and it's nice for you to get the kind of feeling and hint with it all, but then be able to use this in conjunction with loads of other bits. I mean, look at this one. This is used in conjunction with some of the embossing folders. We've actually got those embossing folders available on the show as well. So we've got the embossing folders available. We've got the extra card set available. These, by the way, would look fabulous in your Centura Pearl. If you want to do them, this one here has just got a little bit of Centura Pearl at the top. And what I love is they all fold flat to go in that envelope, Joe. So it's completely up to you how you want to make them, what colour shades you want to make them in, but it makes these gorgeous three-dimensional cards. Absolutely love these. There we go.
Awesome.
So I'll show you the, do you want me to show you all the different options first, okay? So here we go. There's your mirror ones. So the mirror ones, you've got the background, and then also you've got that paper pad, the background die set and the cutting die set. You've got the same if you want to go for, so that's the mirror. It's exactly the same if you want to go for the armoire, right? So the armoire, and the armoire again has the paper pad and the two cut-ins. Now don't forget, I want you to go for those extras, which are the extra cutting details. We'll try and get you more information on all of these. We'll try and see if we can do some like extra videos or something so that you can see all the extra pieces and how they're going to work, because I do really think that once you see them all coming together, you'll be like, oh, these are fabulous. And then if you are going for that extra paper pad, that is going to give you all of that, those lovely colours in the same pastel shades that we've used in all of those background pieces.
Everyone loving these as well. Julia, how amazingly clever. These are totally unique, says Carol as well. Burke Buns says, what a great set and matching paper to go with it. Julie's just said on Facebook, is this a dating show now? But I guess she said what we were all wanting to say. Just the accent is enough. Honestly, you guys, I'm blushing over there. I'm blushing. There's a lot of makeup on, but it's piercing through. Right, we need to give these away, don't we? Asuli Ramirez Chessman, one of our regulars over on Facebook. Congratulations, you are the winner. You are going to receive that gorgeous set. All you need to do is pop us an email. prizes@crafterscompanion.com is where you need to send it into. Right, I mean business, right? You know I mean business. I'm setting the iPad down to one side. Are you ready? Oh!
I can see it in the corner, I can see it in the corner, I can see it in the corner.
Oh, there it is. It is, of course. Oh, yeah. It's just, casually, just a brand new Nature's Garden collection for you. And oh my, is it awesome. Let's just go straight to the paper pad, because I feel like the paper pad, it sets the scene, doesn't it? It gives you an idea of just how beautiful it is going to be. Oh, look, you've got vellum. How gorgeous is this? Beautiful colours of your vellums in there. Check out this. Look at how oriental some of these are. They are all double-sided. You've got some scrolly backgrounds. Oh my, can we just take a moment to look at the beauty that is this paper pad? You are going to be making the most stunning creations. Check that one out. Some more background ones in there. Leaves and feathers. Leaves, they're not leaves, they're feathers, Joe. Feathers as well. They hold such meaning for so many people. So I know you're going to be really loving creating lots of meaningful cards. Oh my, do you know what? Just get those sheets out and I'll stick them on the bathroom wall. It's basically wallpaper. This is not crafting materials. Check those out. You've got foiling on here as well. These peacocks are just gorgeous. Look at scrolly foiling as well. Oh man, you're gonna need extra ones of these, 100%. That's not it though. Let's have a look what else you're getting in here. I love how comprehensive this is. We have got beautiful stamps in here for you, which are just gorgeous. So you're going to get those in there. These are your pretty plumage stamps. You're then getting as well the words of inspiration. These are just simply stunning. You're going to get a gorgeous corner die in here. This is your feathered corner die, which is beautiful. This next one, shut the front door and put the peacock out in the yard, because look at that, how elegant and grandiose is that. That's the proudest peacock I've ever seen. That is your proud peacock die that you've got there. The peacock plumage dies, you're going to love these. As I was saying earlier, you know, there's so much significance given to feathers by a lot of people. You're going to absolutely adore creating super meaningful cards and scrapbook pages with these ones. The next one you've got as well is your flourishing frame. Check out that, it is so incredibly detailed for you. The embossing folder that you've got in here is also stunning. That is your plumage panel embossing folder there for you. Do you know what? This next one, I feel like I'm on a Japanese holiday with Joanna Lumley. Check this out. It is gorgeous with a little bit of gilding wax onto there as well. It's so elegant, so refined, absolutely gorgeous. And then finally, the final element, proud as a peacock. That is that stamp and die element as well. It's all coming up for you in the 9 o'clock hour. I know so many of you are going to be getting your orders in early for this one. My oh my, Sarah, it's just the colours with this, isn't it? So incredibly striking.
Do you know, and what I like about it, Joe, is we've never done anything like this before. We've never done anything even close to this sort of look before, and I think it just totally sets itself apart. Now, I was going to say, do you want me to walk you through some of my favourite bits in the collection? But actually, when you start and work with them, it's a lot of these bits. So come and have a look at a lot of the samples up close. Now, I want to talk you through some of these elements, okay? So the peacocks themselves are beautiful to colour with, but then they're like the frames. Now, I love this frame. Look how well it works on this 3-dimensional card. And of course, bear in mind, you are seeing the world exclusive launch on HSN, right? But we are then going to be doing, not only will you have that, we'll be doing one of our launch party shows on Crafters TV, so you will have all of that show and all that inspiration to look forward to as well. Now, that embossing folder, look at it there, Joe. How simple is this card? Just a few layers of ink and then a little bit of a rub over with the gilding wax. Just,
do you know what it reminds me of?
Life.
It reminds me of like a Japanese tapestry, that one.
Yes.
It's so elegant.
I love it. And the peacocks, to actually build up all the feathers, they look just wonderful. I mean, let me just lean over and get this one. I've got loads of samples. I don't know why I'm leaning over my whole display here. I don't get to quite show you everything. Look at this there. Isn't it gorgeous? And these, now this is onto that vellum from the back of the paper pad and then sprayed with some of our sprays to kind of give it that lovely finish to it. Let me get my box up, because I've got loads and loads of samples in my box, and then I can take you through a lot of these. So you can go back over there, right? Here we go. This is what we're talking about. So that, like you said, it all starts with that lovely paper pad. That kind of sets the tone for it. But even when your paper pad runs out, making your own background papers from a lot of the stamps will be really easy to do. Now the peacocks, look at this. Oh no, we've damaged this when we've been putting them in the box. Right, we'll have to do a new sympathy on that one there. But look at that there with that lovely peacock in bloom, or this one here coloured with all of those elements. Can you see with the metallic pens? The peacock itself is fabulous. Now, I personally love this corner. We've never done a corner like this one before, Joe, which is so big and bold and works on so many different shapes of cards. And it's all going to be 3D with these, because you've got so many of them 3D frames and elements to bring it in. You are just going to be spoiled for choice. I mean, look at this one here. Look at that card there that Julie's done. Isn't that just absolutely off the chart stunning? What about just using some of the paper pads? I mean, that is just the paper pad there, one of the sheets from the paper pad. This one here is the stamp, one of the stamps, but it's being coloured with the metallic pens. I mean, look at that. And then there's that big corner that I absolutely loved. I mean, there's just so much, Joe, that you can be doing with this collection. We're really lucky. As you said, the designers, when they really get a hold of something, the amount of cards that we get is generally a good indication of how popular a range is going to be. This is absolutely one of those ranges. I mean, the paper's just gorgeous.
We're going to break the internet with the comments. They are on fire. Carol Taylor saying, yes, the peacock. Oh my, I love this, says Betsy. Suzette, I'm in love all over again. Oh my God, the colour, says Gail. Tracy says, beautiful collection. Janella, I have been stalking the Nature's Garden peacock collection all day. Cheryl says the paper and the vellum. She loves all of it. Absolutely gorgeous. Loves the feathers. Sarah says, well, the detail. How amazing is this set? Well done, Crafter's Companion. It is in the detail. That foiling in the paper pad on that paper you just had there, absolutely gorgeous.
I mean, even on that one in the background. I mean, look at that in the background. But it's this corner. Let me just tell you, even if it's not for peacocks, how fabulous is that corner going to be for a bit of paper piecing and using in there? Now, I will just put these away because I had a couple of cards I was going to try and make. I don't know how many I'll get through, but I'm going to try and work my way through a couple of the cards. Now, I've got just some nice, brightly coloured bits of cardstock, and one of my favourite dies in the set because it's so detailed to use are these peacock feathers. So I'm going to cut out a few of these different peacock feathers in a few of the different types of cardstock that we've got, just to show you how fabulous these are going to look. Do you know as well, they'll all fit through your mini.
Someone's going to be winning all of this as well. Let's not forget about that. Keep those comments rolling in on Facebook and on YouTube.
Definitely a good one to be commenting on. Oh, it's your last chance to win. No, it's not. It's your second to last chance to win, isn't it?
Your penultimate chance to win.
Penultimate chance to win.
Beneath My Branches on YouTube says, this is awesome. The best of the best. I think Beneath My Branches is the winner of the names today for the counts. She says, Fiddly Diddly Cards also says...
Oh, we've got some crackers.
I've lost it now. Beneath My Branches says, this is awesome, the best of the best. Fiddly Diddly Cards and Creations says the design team have made some beautiful cards. And Mary also says the colours of the peacock collection are off the chart. I would love to have the frame die. And Mariah, a friend of the show in upstate New York, says, oh my heart, I'm in love with this collection and will absolutely need more paper. How many paper pads should we take bets now? Do you think Christine Mahoney, the paper bag queen in upstate New York, will be going for? Who knows? She
will be wallpapering a house with them.
She will indeed.
Do you know, I always think of Mariah when we do shows like this. So for those of you that aren't regular watchers of Crafters TV, we had Mariah on one of our shows. It was one that I was on a couple of months ago now. And Mariah had only just heard of Crafters Companion in May. She'd been watching one of the HSN shows and she'd picked up, I think it was my Sarah Signature Gold, the Rose Gold collection, and she picked that up for the first time, and it's the first introduction she'd had into Crafters TV, well, into Crafters Companion, and then she'd been online and looked us up and found Crafters TV, and I think it's just gone from there really, Mariah, hasn't it? And I just love the fact that people have literally just been getting into this as a hobby, literally in the last couple of months, and now making some of the most incredible cards and scrapbook projects and 3D projects, and that's what it's about really, isn't it? Getting people to just start something new or advance their card project. I mean, look at these.
That is gorgeous.
Right, so I wanted to show you a few of those cutting out. I've actually cut quite a lot of them out, and then what I'm also going to do is I'm going to stick this down, and I'm going to do my peacock. Now this won't fit through the what do you call it? What do you call it, John?
The mini.
What's the word I'm looking for? The mini. Thank you. This won't fit through the mini, yes.
With this collection style, you could take this in lots of different ways, couldn't you? Because it's quite refined, right? And very colourful and almost a bit sort of like Asian almost, like a bit sort of Japanese. But then on the other hand, you think about it, if you played around with the colours and stuff, it could be very Vegas Showgirl because they have like all of the peacock feathers and stuff like that. Or you can do it sort of in like a true, almost like a nature type way as well. So you think about all the different ways in which you're going to be able to use it with all of the different coloured cardstocks. Think about getting your bling involved as well. I just see so many different ways of you using it. I can't wait to see all the things that everyone at home starts creating once they get it. It's going to be so exciting the next couple of months.
Oh, it's going to be lovely. And it's because this is so different to anything we've done before, though, that I think you're going to have kind of the most enjoyment with it. Now, watch this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a few of these colours and I'm going to start mixing a little bit. So let's have a little bit of the Frozen Lake, can you see, coming down here, and it's just picking up all of that detail on the peacock. Can you see? Just picking up all that detail in there. And then I'm going to pick up a little bit of grasshopper, and I'm going to blend the grasshopper into here. And then I'm also going to drag in a little bit of the purple one, so the crushed velvet, just down the bottom. And I'm going very intensive with the colours because it's the water reactives, you see. I know they'll mix in beautifully. And what I want you to see is we can mix all those colours in, but then because we did the embossing, should we go and try and, should we pop it back on and deeper, give it a deeper emboss? Let's have a little look.
Yeah.
Where have I put me down?
Do you ever remember the first time you saw a peacock?
Do you know what? For some reason, I was talking about peacocks.
I can remember precisely the time. I don't know why.
I think the kids must be learning about peacocks at school at the moment, because we had a whole conversation about peacocks in the car on the way home from school today, and I've just realised it wasn't because I was telling them about the peacock collection on the show tonight. Because our Oliver said, "Mummy, have you ever seen a peacock?" I said, "Well, yes, pet. In my 36 years, I've seen several peacocks actually." And our Charlie said, "I bet you haven't seen more than me, Mummy. I've seen 1,000. And I was like, "Well, that's not quite true, sweetheart, is it not?" But he's learning at the moment. Exaggeration is a form of telling porcupines, but he still doesn't stop him. Let's just say, okay. So I sent that through with the embossing mat. Look at how beautifully deep that's embossed now. And I'm going to bring in a little bit of gilding wax. I'm going to bring in that King Gold again. And I'm going to get that gilding wax, and I'm just going to really make this just jump off at me. Look at that, Joe.
Don't ordinarily think...
Feeling the love.
I don't automatically think about using gilding wax over ink pads, but it really works, doesn't it?
Oh, yes, it's one of my favourite ways to use them. Absolutely love them. So there we go. So we've got that in, loads on the feathers, and you can build it up as much as you want, get that really kind of brought to life and buffed up or whatever. And then what I'm going to do, Joe, is you can just watch me. I'll get my, let's have a look. I'll do a little bit of a clean up here. And then I'm going to just start and put all these little bits of the card together. So you can read comments.
Awesome, of course.
While I'm putting it all together.
Devony says, Crafts Companion make it easy for us to look like professionals. Easy elegance. Mary saying as well, the peacock is so majestic. I just love it. Karen saying as well, oh my goodness, I love this collection. Irene says the feathers are absolutely gorgeous. You could just put them on any card, even without a peacock. Absolutely, I agree with you there, Irene. Deborah says as well, Sarah, you will have to keep this paper pad on reorder forever, please. We can't ever be without it. We'll do our best, but you guys, honestly, like the demand for paper pads at the moment is just
off the chart.
Like, off the chart. Unbelievable. There's so many more people watching us over on Crafters TV, and of course all the shows on HSN, the shows on Create and Craft, that we just really struggle. Whereas launches, we think we're going to get them in and we're going to be able to carry them for maybe 2 or 3 months. Like they're gone and we're just reordering and waiting for them. I would definitely stock up on the paper pad. Is the paper pad going to be available individually, do you know,
It
Sarah?
is indeed. We can even bring the details up on the screen for you, so you can make a note of it.
Because I think you're going to want to note it down. It's 726-766, the item number that you'll need over on HSN for the extra paper pad. I know so many of you will be ordering multiples of that as well. So definitely get across there and get your orders in for that. Oh, I'm excited to give this away, Sarah.
Are you?
I'm going to sit on my hands for a minute more, just a minute more.
Go on. I'm going to finish getting my. I'm going to finish getting this put together. Do you know, it breaks my heart with gorgeous double-sided papers to put them all to stick them all down flat like this. But they're going to work beautifully well for things like your boxes and that as well. Now, what I've done is I've done a stepper card, Joe, but I've actually built the steps separately. It's a lot quicker and easier and a lot more economical on the card use, by the way. So if you ever want to do a stepper card like that, don't be frightened to make the step like I've done here separately, and then you see that's going to step onto the back of here. Nobody will ever know that it was done in 2 parts, and your whole card becomes a lot quicker and easier to make. Look at that. But still going to look just as effective. Now, this I'm going to put here, and I'm going to raise this up with foam pads. So do you notice, sometimes I like to use foam pads, and then other times I like to use the glue gun. Sometimes I like to use the 3D glue gel. We kind of need one of Leanne's glue schools, don't we? When's the best glue to use at what time or whatever? So I'm just going to do that, and I think I'm going to put another one down the middle here as well. So I've got that whole raised up.
Paradise by Princess on YouTube says, I'm going to be signed into HSN all weekend. constantly refreshing, waiting for this one to appear. I want it so bad. Jean saying she can't wait for the shows on Tuesday. June as well says, I can't wait to get this collection. It's so beautiful. I am dreaming of a peacock Christmas, says Donna Browning. And that's a good point, actually. I mean, because it's not an exclusively Christmas collection, this, is it?
Nope.
I guess it would be defined as an everyday collection. But I can't wait to see all the ways that you bring this into your Christmas crafting, because I know you guys are going to do that.
Oh, absolutely. And just what I would say is just keep in mind that we're going to have this, we're going to be having this on a launch party show. We're going to be having it on one of our, we'll no doubt be having it on a craft house as well. So if you're wanting, get this now, and then you can come and be part of some of our shows as well, Joe.
Yeah, absolutely. You could maybe even join us live. You could craft along with us. It's completely up to you. There's so many different ways and so many opportunities for you to get involved in all of our shows over on Crafters TV. With that being said as well, a great weekend of shows coming up this weekend on Crafters TV. I'm going to be up, it's myself and Debbie Fisher all weekend, which is really exciting. We've got a masterclass for you.
Big Debbie weekend.
Absolutely. You've got a masterclass for you 8 a.m. tomorrow on the East Coast time. We've also got the Craft House coming up for you at 11 a.m. East Coast, and then we'll be back, both of us, on Sunday as well. Maybe there'll be a glass of wine in the house tomorrow night, who knows?
A glass of wine or two, I would imagine.
Maybe two. And then we'll be up as well on Sunday. We'll be up with a masterclass at 8 a.m. And then we've got Second Chance Sunday, all the roundup of the best things of the last week or two on Crafters TV. It's going to be a lovely weekend with myself and Debbie over on Crafters TV. So make sure you come and keep us company this weekend over there. And sort of think of it as like a warm-up for the craft day on HSN is the best way to think about it.
I think that's a good plan. That's a good plan. Right. So I've got my last little sentiment here, Joe, just to finish off. You are beautiful. This is the thing with peacocks. People use them a lot for those sort of cards with this sort of sentiment, don't they? So you. And
also
beautiful.
feathers are very meaningful, aren't they, for a lot of people? So it's really nice to see those in the collection as well.
Right. So that little one just tucked in there. I just think these really finish everything off beautifully well, Joe, these ones. Look at that. Right, gorgeous. So here we go. There is my finished card for the gorgeous peacock collection. Don't those feathers just knock it out the park, Joe?
Absolutely. It looks blooming gorgeous is what it looks. And do you know what, Sarah?
What?
Someone's going to win all of this.
Ooh, I picked the winner already.
The winner is on YouTube. I'm not sure this is the winner's actual name, but the winner is Fiddly Diddly Cards and Creations. You have won the brand new Nature's Garden collection. And also it means that you're going to get it before anyone else, which is awesome. All you need to do is email us. prizes@crafterscompanion.com is where you need to send us an email to, and we will make sure that we whiz it over to you. So drop us an email there as well. Don't forget though, that's not the end of the giveaways, is it? Oh no, we've got one more item to give away. It's going to be the advent calendar. Of course, it's the signed advent calendar. I'm not to be trusted to pick the winner. That's how big a deal this is. I'm waiting for an independent adjudicator to send me the details.
Well, while you're waiting, why don't I run you through all the cards that I've made?
Awesome. Right
from the beginning. So what do we do first of all? Vintage Christmas. I started off with the gorgeous Vintage Christmas. So this is coming o'clock in the 12, this is coming up in the 12 o'clock show, okay? Don't forget, also in that show, you've got those lovely little mini stamping die sets that all work with your mini. Love that birthday card, by the way. Then we've got our aperture dies. So the aperture dies are coming up there as well. There's our aperture ones. I don't know if what I went to next, is that when I did the colouring? I know I didn't quite finish it all, but that's the one I'd planned to finish it all through. Then I'd done the colouring with the Tatiana colouring. Definitely not in order here, but I'm getting everything on here. Then I did a slider card, showed everybody how to do those fabulous slider cards as well. I did the colouring, the Annabelle Spenceley colouring. Love that one. So there's my Annabelle Spenceley colouring on there as well. Now I didn't get the whole thing made, but with my Santa's Kitchen, we had that lovely finish where you've got the all the little recipe pieces in there as well. So I was showing you how to do the little tags for that one. We did the background rotation stamps, don't forget. We've learned how to do those. We also did, is the peacock one my last one? Is that everything that I made? I tell you what, it's been a good 3 hours to get through all of this lot, Joe, hasn't it? What a fabulous show we've had tonight.
Oh, absolutely. And we've got one more thing to give away. And not this one. I got really told off, by the way. Right? I know normally I think I'm on you guys' side. Oh, no, not with the opening of the window tonight. There was a backlash. I thought someone was going to write to the tabloids. It's not that one we're going to sign, it's the other one we're going to sign. I'm not sure, I thought you had it over there.
Oh, right. Oh, we can't give away the one that you've opened. Right. So actually, whoever gets it is going to get number 2.
Well,
right.
Yeah, I think so.
Unless
they want the open one.
I'm coming over your out the way. Social distancing.
Oh, don't worry.
Move. Right.
There you go.
Right, okay, so, right, who are we writing this to?
Right, it's going to be to Lisa Gardner on Facebook. Congratulations, you are the winner. That's awesome. You're going to get, well, definitely the first one to leave the building, I think we can say. I need to sign that as well. So let me just pop that onto here.
Joe, that's the first time me and you have been in the same shot together.
I know.
For 6 months.
For like 6 months.
Yes.
Maybe soon we'll be able to stand next to each
other. One day we can do it.
Which will be loads of fun.
We could get a perspex. You could stand here.
Do you know what we need?
A perspex wall.
We need those. We need the hugger things, like a big curtain that you put your hands through, so you can have like a cuddle curtain. Have you not seen it?
No.
It was on this morning. It was awesome.
Oh, that sounds really awesome. Yeah, we've just found out that's what we're going to be doing in the next series of the den. We're going to have perspex screens up between all of us. So you could stand there, I could stand, and we could have a perspex screen.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Yes.
Right, well, Sarah, it's been amazing. How excited are you now after that for all the shows coming up on HSN?
Oh, do you know, I was excited before, but when I get to act, do you know what it is for me? It's hearing what all of you guys have to say. And the bits I love the most is hearing all of your ideas. Like that Santa's Kitchen, I mean, I was just beyond excited about it anyway, but then hearing what everybody has to say just made me even more excited about ideas that I want to make with it, let alone you guys making each other more excited about it. So yeah, it's going to be awesome. You know, I know it's not a 24-hour craft day, but I've still got 3 full hours on Tuesday, so I'm coming up in the noon show for you guys, so you don't even have to stay up all through the night. And then I'm also on again at 4 p.m. and then 9 p.m. and 9 o'clock. Right there. Do you want another sneak peek of something else you're going to see at 9 o'clock?
Something else?
Oh,
no, Sarah, I don't think you're allowed to. I didn't think you were allowed to.
Well, I'm not really.
She's gone rogue. She's gone rogue.
But I've got them, right? So at 9 o'clock, by popular request, we've got 3 taster bags. 3 sampler taster bags. I'm not going to show you what's in them. That one's, well, let's just have a little look, right? This one happens to have in it some double-sided die plates.
Ooh,
so no guesses what's going to be in that one. This one here has a lot of amazing colouring stuff in it, and this one here has, all my life, a little bit of absolutely everything. So make sure you're tuned in to the 9 o'clock show when these launch, because every time I've had these on, they have not lasted the presentation.
And make sure you get yourself tuned in. Remember, midday, 4 p.m, 9 a.m. Make sure you join Sarah and the team over on HSN. You'll be able to see Sarah there on Tuesday. You'll be able to see me tomorrow and Sunday. 2 shows. Remember, 8 a.m. and 11 a.m. Both days on East Coast times. Myself and Debbie Fisher will be here. We can't wait to see you. What an exciting few days it's going to be. Enjoy all the HSN shows, guys. Take care.